You're wondering where the volume is? Hold on a second, because it's kind of confusing. Because this happened the other day with a different game, and I'm looking at my OBS, and I'm like, okay, why are you picking up that game that I haven't played yet, and you're thinking that's Pathologic 2 when I clearly have Pathologic 2 selected? It's like, alright, whatever. Now you'll be able to hear the game in a second whenever I start actually playing some music. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's time for Daniel Denkovsky's Fun Step Vacation. No, the Marble Nest DLC, which we now actually have a little button here for the Marble Nest, which is fun. So it's been a minute since I played Pathologic 2. I did play it off stream for like a little bit because I was kind of feeling masochistic, and I decided to be like, why not be aggressive to every single person on the map and just see how that treats me? Do I even have that load game? I do. It doesn't look like I've died anything yet, but I can't tell. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute for that one. But that's not what we're here for today. Today, as I said, we're going to be playing the Marble Nest DLC. I have no idea what to expect out of it. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't think there's anything I have to 100%, but it's probably going to play completely different because that's what I've been led to believe. I don't know, man. To me, this just seems like an opportunity for a teaser into Pathologic 3, even though there's a Pathologic 3 on Steam right now, technically. Not really. At the time of this stream, it's not out yet. Alright, let's look at this. Marble Nest. You are Daniel Denkovsky, a Bachelor of Medicine and Fighter of Death. You have one last chance to figure out the truth. What in the fuck is that start? Excuse me? Daniel, what the fuck, man? What the hell happened? Morphine, a heart, a used bandage, executor cloak, what? Protects against infection during contact. The pendants serve no obvious purpose, but tearing them off would be a waste. Touch it. Orderlies, the volunteer medical assistants, use these costumes borrowed from the local theater's protective cloaks. This is a traditional costume of the Reaper, an allegory of death. Also, yes, I did notice we're fucking day 10. It's about to tick over to day 11. We got immunity boosters. We've got milk. Can I equip that? Apparently I can. I have morphine. Well, shit, you may have just start off with just eating it up the milk. Probably gonna want to do that. What are you doing in the fire, buddy? Do I even want to use this? Whole lot of good that's gonna do me. Why do I have a heart, though? Questions. Man, you're exhausted. Daniel, what the fuck happened, man? Birdies, gather ye here, round the Marble Nest. Hi. I don't remember names. Aspity. You are a brave man, Doctor. I'm glad to see you finally mustered up the courage to do so, meaning it's probably time to say goodbye, right? How am I brave? Well, you are going to die now. Death is awaiting you downstairs by the exit. I wonder if you'll manage to give it the proper answer this time. I'm a doctor. I've been fighting death my whole life, and I usually succeed. You are a great doctor, there's no denying that. A skilled fighter of death. Plague almost devoured this town, but you managed to protect the stone yard from the infection. Creating an impenetrable citadel here, but take a peek outside, and you'll see that people are still dying. Why do you reckon that is? Based on what I remember and how much lore I remember, the military showing up was not part of the plan. My plans were disrupted by a freak accident. If only I could relive this bloody day. You made a mistake, fought the wrong enemy. What do I have to do to get through to you? You want to exterminate death, yet you drag it behind you like a tethered bull. That's just not the right way. Yes, I want to exterminate death, and I'll do just that, rest assured. That's exactly what Danny would say. There we are, Doctor. You were a good man, but your eyes were stitched shut. Go down now. Death is getting restless. Evil Saturday, foul Saturday. Any Saturday is followed by a Sunday. Man, this is weird. So fucking Daniel's been... What the freaking... Hi. That's not downstairs. What are you doing here, bold? It's supposed to belong to art to me? Oh, man. Did my settings off or something? Did they change them? Uh-oh. Let's keep that back on. I forgot I had this off. Yeah, I was fucking around last time I played. Probably a good thing I have that on. Keep on messing with the freaking rail sensitivity. That's better. Kind of. Military coming in definitely was not something Daniel or the town's leaders wanted, yeah, so I was right. I definitely did remember correctly. Ah, there's my door. I wonder if that food gave me too much then. It's cold. I have to remember how to play this game again. It reflects light at odd angles, making its true size difficult to discern. Get out. Keep out. I think the sensitivity is just a little too high. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Wait, is this Daniel's house? I don't know. I don't know where I am. Technically speaking, I have no idea where I am. All I know is that Daniel is fucking dying. Wait, that means she's been infected since... for that long? Orderly number 12, done. I took them all away. Can't do no more. Took whom away? Everyone. What about you? How are you feeling? I'm dead tired, Doctor. Haven't had a decent sleep for 2 days now. Any more assignments? We're goners anyway, no chance to break out of here. We did all we could, but this seems to be it. Orderly number 12 going off duty. Take a break, number 12. You released from duty. Just one more thing, Doc. Reckon there's still hope? Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This epidemic destroyed 8,000 people in a week. Do you really have to ask? There are 13 districts in your town. Miraculously, I managed to save 2. Dozens of refugees are sheltered here. There will be survivors. Did you take this, the sick to the side room, you nitwit? It has no proper conditions. It's too small. Hope. Yeah, I rescued 2 districts. My old loot goblin senses are tingling, but there's nothing here. Oh, except for all of that. Oh, that's depressing as fuck. Oh, he's gone. Oh, wait, what? Aww. Death has come. Oh, hey, you're alive now? Dora Frugal. Everything's done. I got a bit sleepy, though. Sorry about that. Shall we proceed with the treatment, Doctor? Thought you were dead. So did I! About you, I mean. Marad and I came to ask you what to do next, and there you were, lying in a coffin. Marad snapped. He doesn't trust you anymore. This is silly. I just zoned out for a moment. Don't give me that look, Doctor, and don't blame yourself. I think I know why we ended up like this. Your attention must have slipped today. You didn't put all the pieces together, failed to assemble the puzzle. Oh, the condensation. Perhaps you can also enlighten me as to where the source of the outbreak was? You told us yourself, don't you remember? Everything that transpired did so for a very good reason. The puzzle was almost solved, but some pieces must have slipped. Me? I don't even know what events you were referring to. It was your day, after all, not mine. Evil Saturday. Foul Saturday. That's the second time they mentioned this. Puzzle is not the word I would use. I'm glad you're feeling better, Doran. Now get some rest. Shame I can't live through it all again. I'd managed to uncover the pattern connecting all the facts, but oh well. Can't leave. Okay, wait. I'm trying to remember that damn Pathologic 1 video that I watched for people who don't plan to play Pathologic 1. What day was Daniel actually infected? Because he had to go into that one house and... Damn, that early? So wait, he has been fighting the infection and we never knew about that since day 4? Supposedly? Which is why it never updated during the entire course of Pathologic 2 whether he was infected or not, or even in danger. Because we just didn't know. Or basically he hid it. How the hell did he hide the symptoms? To be fair, Pathologic 2 only loosely follows Artemy's story. Loosely? Oh, wow. Kinda makes you wonder then if the real experience is playing Pathologic 1. Really wonder about that now. Ah, so it's true? You've given up, resigned to death, thrown in the towel? The great Bachelor Denkovsky, a celebrity thanologist? Thanatologist? What? The scientist who has claimed to have defeated death itself utterly failed, haven't you? What makes you think I've resigned to death? I trusted you. We all did. For as long as you lived, so did we. I know it firsthand, and now you've decided you've had enough and marched onto the grave meekly like a lamb to the slaughter. Must feel nice to find an easy way out. The easy way is shifting all the responsibility from your dumb heads to my shoulders. It all just slipped through your fingers. The disease infiltrated the Stoneyard today, but you didn't notice. Your type would never go through a back alley. Your routes are always the same, from the main street to the main square and back. Perhaps you weren't really looking, perhaps you're in league with it. The epidemic began the day you arrived in town. I wonder if that's a coincidence. Post hoc non propter hoc, as they used to say. I feel like that's what Danny would say. Oh, good. I still remember how to fight. Kind of. I did get punched in the face a few times there because I wasn't expecting a fucking combat situation. Man heard you speak Latin through hands. I can't believe you, man. How fucking dare you? I'm already fucking exhausted. Also, Daniel's got hands. Downstairs we go. Oh, there you are. This is it, Doctor. You fought valiantly, but you've lost. A foe like me is no match for men, and you are no exception. So, are you ready to die? No, that is not what I intend to do. So you didn't understand anything. Stubborn man, you've done more than is humanly possible. You've cordoned off the safe part of the town, but it was all in vain. I'm here already. I don't believe you. This is all a dream, a nightmare. A prophetic dream, Bachelor. Such is the nature of the plague. This town seems clean and calm in the morning, but somewhere in the depths of the nondescript house is a carrier... Of a nondescript house, the carrier is already lurking. Come noon, fleas appear in hordes, transmitting the sickness. So do rats. By the evening, the whole town is in agony. You've seen this many times already. So, are you ready to die? No, don't even try. Soon I'll wake up and you'll be gone. No, you may not see me at once, but that doesn't mean I won't be there. I'm telling you, I'm already in this part of the town. Please understand that resistance is pointless. You need to come to terms with my existence and accept me, like you accept the law of gravity. I am Earth. He's not wrong about that, either. We are of the same nature. Are you ready to die, Bachelor? Well, Premontius. If you've infiltrated the Stoneyard already, all I need to do is find you. As you wish. In that case, go and see for yourself. Be gone, plague. Out of my way. Forewarned, forewarned in Latin. Dude, I love Daniel's entire, like, addiction to the Latin, right? He took the time to study that Latin. Whoa, hi. Wait, I know this kid.
You know my nurse can only.
I remember, but not the name. Doctor, wake up! A bad thing happened. What thing? Blackie's old man is ill, but it's not plague. I mean, not the sand thing. Will you come cure him and not send beakheads after him? Forewarned, forearmed. What does that mean, actually? Like, is there actually like a definition for what that means? Whether it's the sand thing or not is for me to decide, but well done, lad. Waking me up immediately. An hour of hesitation could have cost the town's life. Also, the judge was here, demanded you be woken up. I stopped him. Didn't like how the old geezer looked at all. Nuts is how he looked. And shaking and all. What do you mean, stopped him? What if it was important? Are you out of your mind, lad? Do you appreciate what's at stake here? You look completely nuts, I'm telling you, and you look dead tired. The judge was here an hour ago, so anyway, must be at his place by now. It's next door. Alright, an hour is not much. I'll look into it. Or, there's a carrier of the plague in the town. I mean, perhaps. That's what my intuition tells me. Anyway, now is not the time to be flipping it all. We have our stuff now. Day 10. 9 a.m. The sand plague has infiltrated the town. The source of the carrier must be around. Where? There's a sick person in Neck 1. The judge paid me a visit last night while I was still asleep. You got a pocket watch, Daniel's portrait. We're not looking too bad. Holy fuck! Whoa! Oh, what? Queen's pieces and pawns. So, in this universe, at least, Bad Grief is dead. Ava is already dead, so that's already following the events from, Pathologic 1, as I remember them. Casper Kane is dead. Lara is somehow dead. Grace is also dead. Notkin is also dead. And Oyeon is also already considered dead at this point. What the hell? Artemis is dead? Excuse me? What happened in this fucking universe? Alexander Subarov is dead. Victor Kane is dead. Isidore is obviously dead. Peter is fucking dead. Who's Alexander Wait, the fucking military guy is dead already? That means the coup succeeded. And he died by proxy. Jesus, what happened? If only I knew whether he'd made that panacea of his. Oh! Local urchins used to gather here. We managed to disperse them, but not save them. Bad Grief, a local thief, used to hide here, but one can't steal themselves from death. Oh! Also, all of the location descriptions are different in Marble Nest. I'm already noticing that just we're hovering over the Haruspeck's lair. Architect Andrew Stamety is dead for as long as his brother is. Ugh. Stack Rubin, one of the few local doctors, used to live here. Now he sleeps in the army train. Oh wow, he's already joining the army that early? Damn! A singer named Anna Angel lives here. I'm positive she still does. It all began here. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, what? Did I miss a death or something? No, she's not on my list, but she is considered dead. Jesus, dude, what the fuck? The termitary is blocked from the inside. No one knows what happened there. Yeah, but now, I forgot her name, but she's dead too. Yeah, some characters are not on the list, implying Bachelor never met them. It makes sense. Why would he go to the termitary? Stammeton's Loft. Architect Peter Stammeton survives as long as the polyhedron the paramount of his creation survives. Governor Suvorov went down with this town. Someone convinced Katerina Suvorova, a local ruler, that she must save the town. She promptly ran across the river, and we had already evacuated her. Clara the Changeling insists that Yulia is beyond the threat of the plague, being the only person to understand the true logic of what's unfolding. Utter drivel. General Block's headquarters used to be here. The home for the living is now deceased. Oh, it was even the shelter. That means she died doing what she tried to save people. A new pantomime is being rehearsed at the theater. That is really weird that it shows Mark Immortel is in danger, considering the entirety of Pathologic 2. Nothing happened to the guy. Fat Vlad, the ruler of the Bull Enterprise, has disappeared. People like him always have a corner to hide in. He's just gone, then? This house looks as though no one's ever lived here. Aww. Ogimski's heir works for the committee, so much that I barely see him. Blocked by the army. No one will leave this place. At night, light glimmers in the windows of this house. Var was taken to a talk with Captain Longin soon after the army arrived. Alright, so we don't have organs we can sell if that was an option. It wasn't the plague that took Eva. Oh, that actually follows the fucking logic of Pathologic 1. Currently in isolation ward for the sick and suspicious. Footsteps can be heard from Victor Kane's house, even though I've personally declared him clinically dead. Damn. No one's seen Maria in the upper town for 2 days. We can't find her. I have a feeling she's probably somewhere where the plague is, in the bridge square. The judge's word is law. I don't intend to stay here for long. Neck 3. Neck 1. Nina's tomb, Victoria's tomb, the focus. The focus? There is no death. The abattoir. As far as I understand, bulls are slaughtered here. And we don't have any idea about, well, there's no point. This pot would not exist because, if the termitary is dead, this area would never be, repopulated. Grace's Lodge. An underage girl used to be in charge of the funeral. Small wonder everything went to hell. The black market man is probably dead. Yeah, probably dead. This town, this fucking universe is bad. That sucks, though, that Artemy is dead, because that means the panacea is not going to happen from him. And since Ruben is part of the army now, he's not going to make any leeway there, which means this town is basically screwed. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Wait. What about the, Oh, we don't even know. We don't even know about this character. So this one is completely unknown. Damn. So the only town leader that is alive and on the side of the river is Georgie. Good old fucking Georgie. Damn. What were you dreaming about anyway? You were screaming as though devils were dragging you to hell by hooks? Damn! What a description. I dreamed that the plague has infiltrated this place, the stone yard. It talked to me and said, "Here I am. The birds are gathering around the marble nest," whatever that means. I see. Were there bulls in your dream? Just one. Rather spine-chilling, though. Why do you ask? Too bad. If you dream of a bull, that means that the dream is prophetic, so it'll come true. Everybody knows this omen. You need to see Saba. I don't believe in omens. Now, please remind me where I'm supposed to go. You need to go to Blackie, to the left, through the gate. His house will be one directly in front of you. As for the Crucible, it's on the main square, and that's where the judge lives. He's probably at home. I've been in this town for a week now. I know where the Crucible was here. It's hard to miss the main square. It also has been, like, what, 3 months now since I've last played this game? 2 months now? Uh-huh. Oh, and one more thing. Don't give nuts to Shrew. Why? I thought rodents liked nuts. Because. Just don't. Well, consider it. Oh good, we have a used bandage and a fucking cloth mask. A boy Sticky, named Sticky, implores me to not give nuts to a girl named Shrew. Not under any circumstances. By the way, I just noticed that the descriptions as well change. No longer is it about whether people or not respect you, it's death reigns here. The living are here. Only rats live here. Closed at the moment. That's all there is. It's just death reigns here. Sticky, are you my new dad? Daddy! Daddy, are you there? Daddy! What am I gonna use for fucking traces of the epidemic omnipresent? Why would I want to have this in my damn inventory? Too late now, I'm taking it with me. This brings up the question of what the heck can, what does Daniel do then? And I'm just picking up everything at this point because I don't know what the heck is... What's going to be useful anymore and what's going to be not useful anymore. Yeah, so I was expecting Daniel to fucking be carrying a gun. Like, I was half expecting him like, hey, where's my revolver? Usually this guy was... Well, I feel like he should be having a revolver somewhere. Take that. Maybe I should give some nuts to, that shrew. They said not to, I say why not. I think that the beetle has a unique touch. Does it? I used to collect these as a kid. Left the collection with my father. Ha! That's so cute! Time doesn't seem to work properly in the town. There's no other explanation for how Georgie Kane, the judge, is twice as young as his twin brother. The Kane's love for clockwork is surely connected. You're not wrong. Fresh water is brought to the town daily from the spring in the steppe and distributed among the households by water bearers. The Gorkic water has been proven to be clean, but the locals refuse to drink it. It's been clean this entire time? I've been telling people not to drink from it either. Even I avoided the water like it was the fucking plague. Then Daniel over here is like, oh no, the water's fine. It's just plain old water. What do you mean it's just plain old fucking water? Bitch. A focus can be held by an object of any size. A polyhedron, a room, a nut. According to the sanitary procedures, any object that bears the trace of a deceased person's blood must be burned. According to local belief, it's pointless since the blood will simply reappear elsewhere. Ha! Letting bread turn stale is frowned upon. Toast arrived to the town with soldiers' rations. It remains undesirable despite being filling. The locals refuse to eat more than a handful. Perhaps this is because raisins don't spoil, making them a valuable treat in times of famine. That is true. Scientifically speaking, there's no consensus if immunity can be boosted at all. However, these pills work well. According to the box, they were manufactured more than 50 years ago. God damn. An amphole that once contained either life-saving or life-ending medicine. It served its purpose, whatever it was, and is now useless. Common among medical personnel, this mask quickly accumulates infection and becomes a hazard itself. It also muffles speech. Still, better than nothing. Jeez. Playing as a different character in Pathologic lends to himself to, actually, I'm gonna eat that toast. Actually, you never know. Hell yeah, we got our save game going. Now we're knee-deep in it. And it's still the same sound, tourniquet. The rumor that General Block, the chief commanding officer of the soldiers deployed to the town, hanged himself on the noose. What? Hanged himself on a noose made of tourniquets rather than succumb to the disease is absurd and unfounded. This rubber band can't support the weight of a grown man. Well, at least Daniel thinks about it from a logical standpoint, and it does make sense, but what the fuck happened? A person is only alive for as long as they feel pain. No matter what Katerina Subarova does, she remains alive. Also, I just got an email that looked kind of, it looks suspicious, and now I'm looking at it like, that's funny. The topic, or sorry, the subject line is slight diversion, and then the preview of what the email is on, at least for me, is struggling with potency issues. We offer reliable solutions. Spam. Oh, hey, what are you doing here, buddy? Orderly number 6. Gregory Gorky, number 6, here to report to you, Doctor. Well, generally the coast is clear, sir. No signs of the plague. I'd say you've won. Congratulations are in order. As for us, we are leaving this part of the town. Our place is across the river. Still work to be done there. You're leaving nowhere. It's quite the opposite, actually. You're staying here to comb every suspicious nook and cranny. We've missed something, I know it. The state of the coast is mine to evaluate, and my information differs from yours. How many of you are here in the stone yard? 36? I need every commanding orderly to report to me stat. You have a half hour. But most orderlies are gone for good. Some of them gone home even. Come now, Doctor, your work is done. Take a look at yourself. I've seen happier corpses. You're overworked and deserve a rest. A good, long, peaceful rest. And there's no rest for the wicked. I never dismissed the orderlies, so why are they gone? Do my words mean nothing? There's simply nothing left to do. The coast is clear. There are several orderlies who have not abandoned their duties. They're still they're probably still out there, guarding suspicious spots. They insist on staying, unless you'd withdraw the orders personally, Doctor. Bootleakers, if you ask me. Subservient show-offs. Thank God someone's heart and mind are in the right place. Let them stay there. Report to me when I find them. Then I'll check the suspicious spots myself. The rest of you deserve to be court-martialed. You keep that in mind, number 6. Why so tense, Doctor, if I may ask? Some whippersnapper just rushed past me. Was it he that disturbed you? Yes. The little rascals only understand spanking, if you ask me. Oh yeah, this is like, what, 50 years ago in the past? It makes sense that that's the idea. Gotta give them a good beating every now and then, ground them, and assume any word they utter is drivel. They're never up to any good. Lot of energy, little reason. Don't you try to be clever with me, number 6. Return to your duty. Most orderlies have abandoned the stone yard. Few remain on duty. Lame! Let's go check out that town. What's going on with the infection there? Oh, it's because we don't know where she is, so she's automatically just considered in danger. Oh, since there's... Does that work? That does work. Cool. That feels weird that actually works. after, you know, the frickin' dudes at nighttime broke the shit out of that thing. Yeah, there is no infected status on Daniel's people menu, so it's only people who are in danger and whatnot. Oriel. So, Dankovsky, did you find that thief of yours? A thief of mine? You must have taken me for someone else. I do not number thieves and pirates among my acquaintance. This night, a disheveled man broke into Judge Kane's house, kicked up quite a racket. He begged the judge to hide him from you, pleaded for justice. Everyone assumes he stole something from you. He asked the judge for justice? I wonder if he expects me to shoot first and ask questions later. I mean, that is kind of your MO, Daniel. I don't know. Perhaps? He must have had his reasons. Ah, I see. I think I know why the man was scared of me. I suspect I found what I'm looking for. I don't even know. I'm a doctor, not a criminal. If I caught a thief, I would most likely offer him food and shelter. Would you? Perhaps I think a visit to the judge is in order. The judge is actively sabotaging my efforts in fighting the sand pest. Oh, yeah, that's a really good assumption, actually. One hell of a good assumption. Okay, yeah, I have intended difficulty on. It's just that Daniel seems to have a lot of stamina. What the fuck? The dude's got a lot of stamina. Hello? I do that with Artemy and the dude just immediately gets winded. This is gonna be an odd question. And it probably doesn't even apply specifically to this situation. Are the children's stashes still a thing here? I figured they're not because they're probably already gone. Or at least the majority of them are. Now we burn the cathedral down, right? It's there you're heading, ain't it? To give the order? No, the stashes are not a thing. Aww. No, we burn nothing down. We protect local architecture and execute arsonists. That's what we do, got it? I mean, you ordered everyone why so much as Sniffle be dragged there, didn't you? Lock them up, let them stew, didn't you? Stands to reason, I think. The only thing left to do is burn the place down and be done with the stinking sandpest. I ordered suspicious people there, not the sick, to be tended to, not locked up. And don't get me started on the rest of your ideas. Give you people an inch of rope. The folks that I saved some kerosene for you. Need it? You saved some kerosene for me? Why? Sorry, I have to go. Need to go to the cathedral before your kind friends show up there with the kerosene. Are you serious, Daniel? The local cathedral served as a refuge for those who showed suspicious signs. And it's gonna be a spot that people want to fucking burn down because they think it's all sandpest? You don't have a lockpick. You don't have a lockpick. You don't have a fucking lockpick. The fuck happened, dude? See, I don't even know if any of this stuff is useful. It's not the sandpest. Don't tell him, Beakheads. He'll get better, I know it. Beakheads? Is this the moniker you've given the orderlies? Don't be afraid of them. They're public servants doing a good job, too. Nothing good about their job. A fast job is what they do. You just sneeze and here they are, grabbing you up with them hooks, dragging you to the ward. And 'tis where the sick are. So the only way out of there is feet first. When did he get sick? An hour ago or so. Dropped down and started beating and flopping like a fish. Mouth open and all. I brought him water, but he couldn't tell me it was me. Merely an hour? This is good news. The man is dead. Shh. What? That quick, huh? Doesn't seem like the sandpest, but there's no harm in double checking. Better safe than sorry. The symptoms do not fit the horrible disease that's exterminated 2/3 of the town's population in a week. Judging by the preliminary analysis, the man died of a massive stroke. Oh, that sucks. So he doesn't want me to take the body away, but I feel like we need to at least do our due diligence. I still think we should perform an autopsy. I'll call the orderlies. They'll take the body where it belongs. Not the plague. The man died of a stroke. Relieved. An ordinary stroke. Yes, not everyone dies of the sandpest. Oh no, it all begins someplace else. You've got the wrong address. Where's the boy? Where did you come from? Report your name, number, and assigned duty now. So you think I'm an orderly? Yeah, these costumes do have their downsides. Not the best outfit if you want to talk to someone fact to face. Fact to face? The person inside would find it difficult to prove their identity. That doesn't excuse you from being polite, especially when talking to me. Oh, so you thought you could catch me on the first try. That's quite an ego, Doctor. Ambition does seem to be your middle name. You challenge death and expect your fight to be this simple? You must be kidding. I'm almost offended. I've been fighting death for many years and I usually succeed. Neither pox nor cholera nor sandpests kill people. All they do is reduce their lifetime. Yet the time of the world is yours to control. Who was the murderer? A sickness that let no second go to waste, or you who bothered not to hurry? I think it's the latter. It's alright. It's alright. There's still a chance to fix everything. Who were you talking to just now, Doc? What the fuck? Hi. You tell me. I couldn't make heads or tails of what you were saying. I just came in here, Doc. Who the hell are you? I'm an orderly, Doctor. Averly Goubard, number 11. These outfits, sir, make it hard to tell which one of us is which, but we're wearing them on your order, sir. And they do help. Thank you kindly. Good protection. Daniel's going insane. Well, you're good at changing voice, I'll give you that. Are you feeling okay, Doctor, sir? You're kind of pale. Dark rings under the eyes present, too. You must be overworked and exhausted. Your schedule is insane. You need to have a good long sleep, sir. Very long. I never got to sleep with Artemy. What makes you think I'm going to be able to sleep with Daniel? There's no time to rest. I'm planning to examine this whole house. Do you have a master key? I do, sir. Here it is, sir. Please kindly note how fragile it is, sir. Only good to unlock a couple doors. 3, maybe. Then it breaks. What? Take care of the deceased. Oh, that is not a fucking door. The locals don't bother with security much until recently. More doors stood wide open. Lockpicks are much more fragile on these DLC, so pick carefully. But it's so hard to pick. I'm not looking forward to this situation, but I don't want to do the bottom floor. Oh god, okay. Let's just look around for doors that aren't fucking busted down. This right here is a trap. I am not opening that. That's my first assumption. Never trust the big ones. They never have anything in them. If anything, you can trust the ones that are 2x2. Alright, I got 3 razors. Let's check in the other rooms, though, before I decide to commit any resource. Eva Yon, the mistress of the Stillwater, often burned candles to give her mansion a cozier appearance during the night, less like an observatory. Yet, now it's dark. Why didn't you do anything, Daniel? Anyone who's been a student will recognize the smell anywhere. One must recall that which is most dear to them before the match burns out, or the whole thing won't work. I'm more used to syringe needles, empty inside. Very specific there, Daniel. Very specific there, Daniel. Super specific, Daniel. Daniel. What the heck? Oh, we've been committing our lockpick this entire time. Okay, well, so much for that. Alright, let's start opening stuff. Let's see what we can get. Besides scissors. It's said that Clara the Changeling, a thief girl who claims to be a saint, can repair any sharp object just as easily as she cures the sand pest, simply by laying her hands on it. Maybe this is why people refuse to throw away useless junk like broken scissors. That's some interesting backdoor, isn't that? Despite the lack of chestnut trees around, chestnuts are everywhere in the town. Where did they come from? Beats me, but I didn't know I was already wasting my lockpicks. Or not my lockpicks, my razors. That's unfortunate, actually. That's super unfortunate. Thimble. What do you got on the thimble? I've seen one just like it not so long ago, but I don't remember where. Hmm? I'm just gonna open everything. It's not like I'm gonna be able to... Not gonna be like I can do anything else about it. Now that I've known I've already wasted up my master lockpick. Wasn't there like one more thing I didn't open up? Didn't get anything out of it. Alright. I also didn't know you could use that lockpick up like that. I didn't either. Too bad, I guess. We're also out of razor, so there really is nothing I could check in here. Alright, let's go visit the judge. Judgy! Judgy! They say the quarantine has been lifted. Are we free now? Is it permitted to cross the river? Across the river equals to a better world these days, darling. Yes, you're free to go if you're in such a hurry. You should tell this to your beak-headed orderlies then. They've abandoned their duties, meaning someone let them go. People expect the refugee shelters to be unlocked any moment now. They used to be our homes after all. Is it true? When would that happen? For my dead body. The same applies to going across the river too. Tell that to your friends. Also, we have no ability to trade, so Daniel doesn't believe in the art of trade. He believes in the art of at least going inside of the, digging around in trash cans. Man, it's so weird being back in this town. Also, we don't even have shops anymore. That's another thing I just realized. Orderly number 2. Mikhail Goba, number 2, reporting in. You know, no matter what they said, I couldn't believe you were done for. And right I was. What do you mean, done for? I've been told that you died of exhaustion. I don't remember who brought the news, but the rumors that you burned yourself out, protected us from the plague, but at the cost of your own life. So, some of the guys went to the judge for further instructions. Nothing to do here, he said. Your place is across the river. The judge? Canceling my orders? What is this about? That's what I said, too. None of his business, Medicine. A smart man, the judge is. No arguing here, but you're the plague man. His business is powers. For the pest and the other medical stuff, we are to do what you, the bachelor, have ordered, no matter if you're alive or dead. Alright, I'll deal with the judge. Now report the situation. Reporting in, the Dust District, House 1, there it is to the left with the smoking chimney, is harboring Aspity, a local quack. There's a rumor circulating and she's not susceptible to the sand pest and can cure it too. House 2, to the right, a suspicious group of children is oogling its windows. They're probably up to no good. Tell me more. This Aspity, or Saba, is quite a character. It's plainly obvious what types she will attract. The infected types. Nimble they are, swift like mice, won't be held back by any kind of barrier. You won't be able to stop them. I mean, look, they've already crowded her place. The mob was even larger at dawn. How long has she been here? She came last night. I mean, they've sealed the stone yard. There's no sand pest here, and consequently she has few pilgrims visiting. There's no demand for her services, but still, it'd be safer to get rid of her. She's looking for her trouble. What's wrong with the children, then? You said they're oogling windows? The children are not getting enough spankings. That's what's wrong with them. They don't give a rat's arse about the adults, as you have surely noticed. It's a clear sign. Whenever there are kids, there is trouble. It's just the games they play, malicious games. I wouldn't be surprised to find this whole outbreak was just a game of theirs too. That'd be one hell of a fucking situation. Daniel's too in charge to have to have a shop, at least in 2. I mean, yeah, considering the amount of people that have died, it's understandable. One more thing. Where's your commanding orderly? Across the river? No, they were planning to throw a small party at the Cape by the tombs. I'll shove this party right up their fucking ass. Suspicious crowd is gathered by one of the houses in the Dust District. Someone spreaded a rumor that I'm dead. I mean, it's not odd that you'd be considered dead. Already 10:19, dude. It's been an hour. Shove what up whose ass? Gonna shove the party up their ass. I came here before you, but you may go in first. I need to pluck up my courage. So you came for a cure? Are you sick? No, I'm not sick. I came here so that Aspity could explain my dream to me. We all did. So this Aspity is a dream teller, huh? Indeed, I dreamed of a frightening thing today. Only Aspity can tell dreams, can tell dream truths from dream lies. Shove the Akin up their ass. How you doing, Shovel? So, what did you dream of? That is my business, not yours. Even if I told you, it would be pointless. You would only hear dream lies. Aspity, on the other hand, can see your dream with her own eyes, so it doesn't matter which words you use to describe it. Good, because I went to bed at like 4 a.m. If you tell me what you dreamed of, you can have any item of mine. I'll even let you choose which one. I dreamed that I would die today, and that I wouldn't be the only one. Ah, I see. Of the Sand Plague, I believe. No, Aspity taught us not to fear that boogeyman. There is no Sand Plague. I saw death by fire. Ooh. The military. Sounds reassuring. He even took my fucking pocket watch. Wow, he really actually took the pocket watch. That's funny. The suspicious visitor of a house in the Dust District claims that they've come to see a dream teller. Why? I don't know. I just decided to fall asleep that late. Random ass package. Long before the current socio-economic catastrophe, the local townsfolk developed a tradition of barter that the whole community reveled in. This includes many types such as tit for tat and retrab. It is sometimes secret, with people swapping wrapped items blindly. Man, you could get something amazing or something shit. Military or arsonist, true. And now you want to fight and Sin's too sleepy. Oh no, I'm awake. I'm totally awake right now. I only woke up like around the time we started doing Vertal. Step pemmican. Pemmican isn't eaten for pleasure. This form preserves meat and fat for the weak steppe people spent herding bulls on the grassland. Ugh. I don't know why a meat pie just sounds so disgusting to me. I am Daniel Denkovsky, a Bachelor of Medicine and Fighter of Death. I have one last chance to figure out the truth. Ooh.
The foreman has hooves for feet. Or so I've been told.
Hello, Doctor. What did you dream of today? I dreamed that an art break would happen here today. The plague itself came to me wearing an orderly's outfit and gave me time until the evening. No matter, it sounds stupid when I say it out loud. I need a dream hook. Try to remember the mood, if only for a second. This is crucial. Then in your mind's eye, imagine a single detail that seemed pivotal to you. Just don't try to invent anything new. Remember it, then I'll be able to see your dream as if it was mine. I confronted death like I always do. It asked me if I was ready to die. I remember you. You were there in my dream, telling me I failed to understand something. The Sand Plague infiltrated the stone yard. Looked very realistic, too. There's two different options I would probably pick. Confronting death, or you were in my dream. How about you? You're missing the point, Doctor, and I think you also tend to mix up death and plague, which are actually not the same. You mix up death, and death, but they're not the same. You can't even tell death from death. Not the same. How many different words did I use? Huh? $40-something, all of them meaningless. The thing that came to you tonight was death, not death as you thought. What? It wants you to understand why it haunts you, and it won't take you until you do. It's as simple as that. I see. So was I supposed to just accept everything and meekly go belly up? No, if you agree to die without understanding, you will simply cease to exist. I doubt that you would be that would be of interest to you, and it'd definitely be pointless to your visitor, and it would never do anything unless it has a point. Death literally is the cessation of existence. I've been studying it all my life. I know what I'm talking about. This is precisely why I can't just take you in. You're blind and you don't know the first thing about it. Death is not the end, not at all. Would you like me to prove it to you? You're a doctor, you'd easily see through any act. Watch me die properly. When it knocks, simply open the door. Huh? Why would I be convinced by your gimmick? It's not like you have a degree. Because I know how to die properly. Do you have a weapon? No, I don't. According to the Dream Teller, death can be proper or improper. She promised to teach me how to die properly. Wow. Daniel literally can't comprehend what she's saying, so he's just hearing death over and over again. It's so funny. Wait, that means she actually is saying something different? Also, Aspity is now part of the pawn. But she's not Aspity here, she's Saba Upseen. Do I have a weapon? I do not have a weapon. Don't have a knife, don't have anything. I really want to open this. But I also don't want to open it because I don't see the point. But I really want to open it. But my loot goblin sensors are telling me I should probably not open it because what good would it be to open it when I don't have trade stuff? You know? That makes sense. Probably doesn't make any fucking sense. I want to open it though. Who knows what I got? I don't know what I got.
Gather round, Khatanga. Gather round. September's here. Harvest time.
Yeah, this would have been very funny if I was playing this in September. But it's not September, it's August. You are far from cowardly, Doctor. Mulish, though. Your head is stuffed with science, your eyes sewn shut. You will walk this path time and again until every last bit of your resolve wears off. And who are you without it? Who would need you? I don't know, but it's been an hour. Drink some water. You should suggest that for Pathologic 3, if they do have those random bundles. Who's behind that door? Death, obviously. It's nice to see that it's so well mannered as to knock.
Never wanted to come to this.
I cannot die right now. Whatever waits for me on the other side, I simply cannot afford to take risks. I didn't even hear the knocking, that's the thing. Healing herbs placed inside the beak overwhelm all other smells, protects against disease clouds. The mask of Mushubun, the wicked bird, part of the Reaper costume from the local theater. It doesn't have eye holes. The mask is mounted above an actor's head, who peeks through a hole in the cloak. Man, if Nemi was here right now, she would be eating this up. Where is Nemi? She would want that as an outfit to wear. I think she said to me that she would love to cosplay, well, not so much cosplay, but like wear the entire Plague Doctor outfit, which I understand for sure why she would say that. It's a really awesome looking outfit. Well, have you collected them? Oh. Collected what? The nuts! You promised to get us nuts! What do you need nuts for? How many times have I told you it's none of your business? Must be 100 times or 200. I need them. Simple as that. I'm gonna give you the nuts. Well, I don't. Well, I don't need this fuss, I mean. Wrong! You need the keys, don't you? The keys to this house? I mean the one where everybody's dying. But unless you bring me nuts, you'll get no lockpicks. None at all, got it? What, people are dying inside this house? What makes you think so? I don't want to talk about it, I'm scared. Let Sleepyhead tell you. I see. Now hand over the lockpicks. Do it, or the keys, or whatever, what have you. Let me say it again. We had a deal. You can go everywhere, I can't go anywhere. Thanks loads for that, right? That's why you get me nuts, and I give you whatever you need in exchange, like lockpicks, handmade, rare, a super luxurious product if you ask me. Alright then, let's honor the deal. I'll try to bring you nuts, although it feels like the one who's nuts is me. I sullenly swear, heaven, sevens, now and foreverance. When I was your age, the thing is to say was, I shall eat earth, but that's unhygienic, so no matter, I trust you.
Touch our tower.
Shrew would trade nuts for lockpicks, which are the only way to get inside suspicious house. Or the suspicious house. Get better soon, Doctor. I'm so sorry for you. Here, the nuts. Is this enough? Ah, so we... Whoa. Wow. Why did Sticky not want me to trade for the lockpicks, though? Is it because I'm gonna find something I don't want to find? I could get 3 lockpicks with that. I could get way more, actually. I could get everything with that, can't I? I mean, do I need to keep anything? I feel like most of these items are completely worthless to me if I hold on to them. I mean, that's a really good trade, as far as I care. Hell yeah. Oh, we have a scissor still. I'll come back. I traded nuts to Shrew. Sticky's not gonna like that, but that's not my fucking problem. Did you not want fishing hooks, by the way? Sleepyhead. Shrew's got the keys, not me. I don't need to go in there anyway. Well, one can catch him from over here just fine. What's in there? 2 solid masters are dying in there right now. Siskin and Lotman. Both have been over the river, so now they're done for. That's what you get for getting carried away. Anyway, I want to collect them into nuts. I'll listen to them before I go to sleep, and they'll advise me. Collect them into nuts? How? A nut is a tricky fruit. It resonates. If you do everything properly, you can preserve a person inside. Got it? Talk to him after death and all. Through a teeny tiny hole. If he agrees to, I mean. What if he doesn't? Well, then you wait for him to get bored. It's probably super tiresome sitting inside a nut talking to no one. Eternal life must be tedious. Clearly, you have a lot of experience in the matters. Just don't you worry, okay? 'Twill be over soon. You 3 loafers need to go find yourself a good shelter. No point arguing with you anyway. We'll come in a sec. Just let us finish watching the important part of the action here. You finish your whatever it is you're doing and go off the streets, alright? There's another kid here? Oh, there's 3, of course. Behind the locked doors of one house in the district, one can hear footsteps. So far, I have no idea what I'm expecting. All I know is that I have been taking a lot of detours to get to the judge. I will say that this house is a soft point of no return. It is the first playthrough of it though, so it's not that big a deal. What are you doing here? Do you really honestly want to die? Are you bored of us? No, I don't intend to die anytime soon. I see. Tell me, Doctor, do you know where you are? Right now, I mean? the unluckiest town on Earth. You are in your room right now, laying in bed, feverish. Sleepyhead and Shrew are there too. We give you water, put wet towels on your forehead, just like you told us to. It's good that you can at least hear me now. Answer even. Curious, so are you telling me you didn't wake me up in the morning? I did, but it was yesterday. What time is it now? I don't know, I've lost my watch. It's almost midnight. You're dying. I didn't want you to die, even if you're bedridden and raving. Living is still better than dying. And you know so much interesting stuff, too. Then keep giving me water and doing the wet towel thing, and thank you for taking good care of me. What in the world is happening? The source or the carrier does not matter. What matters is discovering how to defeat the disease. How can it be done? According to Shrew, I'm delirious, hallucinating yesterday's events, and not for the first time. My young friend plays doctor, not wanting me to abandon the game. Holy crap, dude, what is happening?
Discrepancies.
Snips and snails and puppy dog tails.
You must feel terrible, right? That's fine, I forgive you. You just got confused, adults always do. Oh yes, adults are always occupied with the most asinine nonsense, like feeling anxious that a bunch of urchins keep roaming the streets, putting themselves in mortal danger. Yes, Doctor, I know you're worried about the sand pest, but we're safe. No, really, we are, so calm down, it's alright. Go home, all 3 of you. Don't you need lockpicks anymore? Good, I agree that you don't. I need to make sure you're all safe. It's called being responsible. Another boring thing that adults do. Do I send them home now, or do I wait? There is still, like, a little bit I could pick up from that. Like, what? 3 more razors or something? Or lockpick things? Wait a minute. I'll send you home in a second. I gotta look around a bit. Because there might actually be something I missed. Well, I mean, I know there's absolutely something I might have missed. Oh, it's the military over here. Sign a paper, sir, please. For me, I'll show it to my mom. I'll show her I didn't shoot. What paper? Where am I supposed to get such a paper? I was recruited yesterday. I'm a local. What? You can just leave, and I'll have to live with the aftermath. If it were the real soldiers who did the shooting, why would you need such a paper? To frame it on the wall? No, sir. I'll show my mom that she knows I didn't kill anyone. Please sign a paper. How many were killed? A lot. Damn. So that they... Okay, then. So that's probably why Commander Block is dead, then. He got his ass shot, basically. This house is guarded? Why? Finally, you're here, Doctor. I just shoot a bunch of children away. They tried to sneak in. I seized the lockpicks from them, too. Didn't find the heart to shoot, sir. Forgive me, they're just children, after all. Bloody, are you insane? Bloody hell, I never ordered to shoot kids. Well, sir, kids often ferret about empty flats, and the owners of this house were evicted. Here, sir, the 2 lockpicks I confiscated. But they still got more. They'll never back off. I know what I'm talking about, sir. I was just like that myself. Why were the residents of the house evicted? For some reason, people from the Crucible came by, told them to vacate the premises. I don't know, sir. I was only assigned to this duty this morning. Am I dismissed, sir? Yeah, yeah, go. The fuck, man? Jeez, what is up with people? I imagine they're shooting anyone on the other side that gets too close to the bridge. That would be unfortunate. You know, the sad part is that you could still go around to probably get into the town, and I wonder if that's an option. I did not do a good job at that lockpicking. Marble nest. No one knows how marbles appear in the town. No one makes or delivers them. They simply pop up here and there, on the floor, under the pillow, or right on the ground. Folks here believe that any affliction can be smothered in bandages, and any decently soft cloth can serve as one. Makes one wonder how people with such advanced medical knowledge even get sick at all. It sucks when we get sick. Egg. To understand anything, start ab ovo from the egg. I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna start using that for sure. You know the worst part about it is I don't even know if I need money. Like, I'm looting the money, but do I even need the money? What the fuck happened, dude? I heard a bell. I heard a bell. A bell. Da 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 down. Da da down. Da 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 bum 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 bum. Ba dum bum ba da ba da ba dum bum bum bum. Oh, good lord, okay. Those are the kinds of doors you hate to see with the lockpicks. Like, that's too much. That is too much crap I have to go through to get to that one. Marble nest. Did I mention already for everyone to drink water? It's been an hour or something like that. Drink water if you haven't already. That was like 15 minutes ago. What? Let's deal with that later. Marble nest. Yeah, just, I'm sorry, loot you? Oh, you're dead already. I'll come back to that in a second. How odd. What the hell happened here? Seriously, what happened here? Well, I'm gonna be able to get every single item off of the trades, so that's good. I've basically opened up and looted this entire damn house, though. Huh, lockpicks are more common than I thought, right? I've already used up I have 5 lockpicks, and I've only used up fully 2 of them. Damn, that's a good one you want to open up, and I can't. Well, we're gonna be able to go back and grab some more of those lockpick thingies. Ooh, hi! What? Seriously, what the fuck happened in here? Did somebody get their ass murdered? Oh, ooh. Ooh, what the fuck happened, dude? Maybe I should have had the guard stay. Yeah, somebody got their ass murdered in here. That's a fucking fact. Damn, okay. Damn, we had a supplier for a strong start. The strongest start ever. Now I know why they're saying get better soon, Doctor. I can send the kids away now, though, at the very least. So I should at least tell them to go away, right? Yeah, let me at least tell them that they could go home or something, maybe, I guess. Wait, is that a good idea? Yeah, that's fine.
Half a man, half a boy. Have you seen
No, never mind. Apparently I can't do anything else. Fine. Fine. It's okay, I'll just go back to that house I just started stealing from randomly. I thought I could, like... I didn't think they were just gonna be able to lock me out of an option like that, but whatever. It happens, right? It happens. That's the Pathologic experience, man. Where's that damn chest? Open. Damn. Kinda hoping for something else. We have 2 more. I could save them or I could just use them. I'll just use them. Alright. House has been cleaned out, basically. So, will medicine be delivered by you now? I need spirits. Spirits to raise your spirits? No, sanitizers cost their weight in gold now. What medicine are you talking about, old man? I don't even have the resources to properly address a scratch. Resources are distributed by the headquarters under the judge's supervision. Haven't you been informed? So what of it? Wasn't it you who ordered the drugstore locked up? Us common folk are afraid to go there, never mind that it's on the outskirts. No meds in the headquarters, no meds in possession, and them soldier lads won't give us none. So how do we get better? Ain't God's way, this. Why do you need medicine look badly? Look at your pupils. Come now, Doc, I'm healthy. Only asking for my fellow man. No one in this town is healthy, not in every sense of the word. Something on the map popped up. The drugstore. Aha, so... yeah. Var was taken away. He's no longer a part of this specific universe. I didn't think we'd be able to go inside that house anyway. Why would Batcher want to go back in there anyway? People were evicted from 3 houses yesterday. They must have left food behind. When is it going to be distributed? Evicted? How? Why? I don't know, but there were so many goods. There may be goods inside, and those houses stand deserted anyway. So why won't they let us in? And where were the evicted people relocated, I wonder? It's not like there are spare houses in the stone yard when we were trying to accommodate the refugees from across the river. People were packed like sardines. Some of them even had to sleep outside. I don't know, Doctor. It's said the owners have gone back across the river. The whole ordeal is over, isn't it? Doesn't this mean our own guests will also be evicted soon? I want to take a look personally. Where are these houses? They're guarded, I should hope? I don't know. Rumor has it there are soldiers standing watch, even if there's no food left. Perhaps we can at least move refugees there? I mean, really, Doctor, my own house is so packed, there's no room to swing a cat. And you've forbidden them from going outside, too. There are actually animals in the town? Besides just rats? I've forbidden everyone from going outside, yourself included, but my words seem to fall on deaf ears. Yeah, clearly, nobody wants to listen. Old man! Psst, hey, sir, lend me an ear, will ya? You're like the head guy here, right? Old man? Really? As a person way above your rank, I am addressed as Your Excellency. When did Daniel say that? No. Who are you, lad? I'm Kookaroo. I'm local. Con Kane's best friend. You ask around, everyone knows me. Oh yeah, he never met Con, did he? And what might you want, Kookaroo, Con Kane's best friend? Look, old man, you're like... listen, that drugstore, they have medicine there, like powders, I mean. It's not like everything got stolen, right? Something has to remain. But that twat of a soldier is a vigilant jerk, and I need powders. What for? If you're sick, you're not taking powders, you're coming with me. I'm sending him across the river to my auntie. Your auntie, huh? You tell the soldier he'll let you in. 'Tis not in his interest to get on your bad side, and then you can, like, throw all that you find to me from the window. There's a broken window upstairs. We'll split the profit. I'll wait for you down here. He's probably talking about schmouters, right? Here, wait for me. Yeah, right. I require a more inventive scam to be fooled. I mean it. Word. There's no other way to get anything from that drugstore. We can help each other. Come on, old man. Everyone knows me here. You just ask around. Kookaroo's a man of his word. They'll tell you. I'll wait by the window, I promise. Got a cig? Still not convinced. Just not in my interest to get on your bad side either. Smart lad, are you? Alright, fine. I'll help. Why not? I'm interested in what's going on here. The pharmacy is closed and guarded, but an enterprising kid suggested you to hide everything I threw out the window on the 2nd floor and share the loot. It can't hurt. What was that about? Have you ever considered going to a fortune teller to learn your fate, maybe even see tomorrow? No, never. Remember Macbeth? No, these kinds of people always try to astonish the audience by predicting their date of death, and in my case, they'd be mistaken. I think it was a time threshold? Oh. Any help or advice would be appreciated now, even from that ogre or Harrespect. A mime performance is being staged in front of the cathedral, a tragic one. The actors are, not unexpectedly, quite silent, but if you manage to get one to talk... Tragic, huh? Indeed, it must be hard to watch the locals attempt at drama without weeping. Don't worry, you'll like it. I have to return the money if the audience hasn't experienced catharsis. The noon has come. Already noon?
You chaps have become.
Good day, sir. They say you beakheads, your beakheads raided a den in the atrium last night. Found a huge bunch of them wicks, did they? Those are not my beakheads. They're on their own. Orderlies, I'll ask them. And look at us, guarding the drugstore, our bunch. The orders that, that orders that not a thing is to be taken away from the store. Terrible danger. Who gave the order? I was told yesterday General Block passed away. And he has. The man's been bulletproof for so many years, but the plague finally got to him. Bless his soul. Captain Longan is in charge now. He gave the order too. Ugh. So that's what happened. It wasn't shooting him down. He got killed off by the plague. Why? They brought your samples here, I believe? The plague vials? Bacteria samples? What in the word are you talking about? How moronic does one have to be to bring them here? I'm just doing my duty, sir. If this was an inspection, I can let you in. We'll have to search you after, though. Sorry about that in advance. Safety measures and all. Nothing to be taken from the store, not a single item. I mean, personally, I respect you, but the orders were clear. No one wants to have their head court-martialed. I need medicine, not the plague test tubes. A new chapter begins in everyone's life. So that's how this works, huh? It's no longer separated by days, it's separated by, yeah. Seriously, they brought the fucking plague here? Oh great, this place is a biohazard. It is, and I don't feel comfortable about it. I don't want those used bandages. Oh, Var. What did you do in here, I wonder? How many body parts did you grab? So Artemy Barak did manage to make a cure for Sandpest after all. Excuse me? When life gives you lemons. We'll grow apple tree gardens in the desert. We'll grow apple tree gardens in the desert yet. You know, that's actually super possible. I'm gonna throw this damn thing away. I don't need that used bandage anyway. This, though. That, though. One vial can't save the town, but it can save someone. If only I figure out what it's made out of. You would need to take the panacea to your workbench, Daniel, assuming you even have one in this universe. Oh, it's a cloak. Yeah. We're about to get the whole fucking plague doctor outfit, basically. You know, the problem with that is that Daniel doesn't have enough time to check for this kind of stuff. Also, I didn't see a window that was broken. Where in the world is a broken window? I feel like I'm missing something in here, too. So, did the army bring the panacea here after raiding his lab, or did Var kill Artemy and steal it for himself? I would imagine that the army had something to do with this. Because why would it be here, you know? Second floor. Ah, here we go. We have to throw that out there for sure. And that's the only thing I feel like throwing out there. I don't have anything else I need to worry about throwing out there. The panacea is like the most important thing I'm gonna throw out there because I don't want the soldier to see I have that. Sorry, Doctor, but I'm gonna have to search you. Nothing to be carried out of the store. I warned you, so no hard feelings. Can we strike a bargain, perhaps? No, hands up, please. I can see the General Ashes has nurtured an unwavering spirit in you lot. Oh, he takes all of that? Wow, he took all of the stuff I took. Oh, well, whatever. It's not like I needed that anyway. I was more interested in getting the panacea out. Here, your share, fair and square. There's also a bottle of some sort of panacea. Got smashed. What do you mean it got smashed? Damn you, do you have any idea what a panacea is? That bottle was worth your weight in diamonds. Well, perhaps there's more at the store. Go ahead, I'll wait. It was this serum that could cure the sand pest, enough for several lives, perhaps. You need 2, there's no one left to make more. Are you serious, kid? Oh, I wish I could hit you. I mean, it's fucking dropped from the 2nd floor. What do we expect? Well, so much for that. Pathologic is comedy, Pathologic is depressing. Well, now we don't have anything we can do about it. I mean, there could be probably another one. Let's just take a look, why not? I doubt there's a second one in here, though. That'd be really funny if there was. Nah. Cool. Cool. Alright. Whatever. Thanks, game. You ruined my hope that I would have a panacea. And I feel like it would be perfect for, someone like Daniel, who would probably gets infected if, according to the story, if I'm to believe it's a dream here that he's reliving. Do I even want to know? Religious buildings often have thick walls. Why, I wonder? So that the Holy Spirit won't flutter out? So that worldly desires won't creep in. In any case, it works in your favor. Thick walls contain moans and screams effectively. This is why you ordered to drag everyone suspicious to the cathedral, isn't it? So that everything would seem fine from the outside? No, the people who show suspicious signs are taken to the cathedral because no one in the town attends the place. If I were you, I'd hurry up with the inspection. One day, so many people will be murdered up in the, up there that the walls won't be able to hold. I'll check on the place. Kind of technically where I'm headed now. What the hell happened here, man? Nothing to see here, Doctor. It's all over. A shame you weren't here earlier, but there's nothing to be done now. I don't care. Just passing by. Seriously, what the fuck happened? Can I have that gun? Maybe that's what happened. If you didn't arrive here before noon, something like that happens. I don't even know if I need all this stuff. Like, I see it, but unless I have the space for it, I don't feel like picking it up. Oh, it's those damn things. Here comes Bachelor Dentkovsky, the man who failed to defeat death. How do you know? We know all about you. We know that what you did yesterday and what you are going to do tomorrow. If you're so smart, kindly tell me what I'm doing now. Now? Making a fool of yourself by talking to a fool about his foolish endeavors and engaging in various tomfoolery, wasting priceless droplets of time. We have very little of the latter left, by the way. Have our days been numbered by ourselves, or were it ours? Mine were numbered by me, written down neatly and now kept in perfect order. Everything will be decided this evening, Excellency. A terrible appointment is in store for you, and you will not emerge from victorious. Indeed, we do know the key to victory, but alas, it will be of no use to Bachelor Dentkovsky. Why is that? Only a man with an open heart can overcome such an adversity, or an adversary. If so if I had a softer heart, you'd teach me how to win this duel? Maybe. Possibly, but it's useless to explain to a heartless man. Take this heart, Excellency, if you ever find it, that is, and then come back to us, even though it all sounds like a rather implausible turn of events. An outbreak doesn't seem like a good time to become soft-hearted, but I'll keep your words in mind. So, that's why you had a fucking heart on that. The tragedians... They believe I have no heart, and you kinda don't. I mean, you don't have one now, but you kinda... yeah. I don't get that. I want to say there's a message laid there, but I have no idea. We had a heart in our future dream. True, we did. So that's it, right? We're free to go? Are you the commanding officer? Look over there, by the entrance, see? That's Staff Sergeant Plover. Ask him, he's the one who talked to the people in charge. Till the outbreak has been curbed, I am the person in charge. I mean, they say the threat is no more, only across the river, but the plague is dying out there too. We managed to counterattack on it, didn't we? What counterattack, soldier? Infection isn't human, you can't shoot it. What the hell is going on with this? Oh, so hi, we're meeting more characters. Staff Sergeant Plover, contrary to the instructions of a representative of local authorities, Judge Georgie Kane, I kept my squad on security duty. Your orders, sir? Tell me more, what happened? Well, there were 40 or so potentially infected people inside. Then yesterday they told us the outbreak had been curbed. No additional protective measures necessary. The locals even went as far as to try and break the people out of the cathedral. Else they would languish in vain. The judge canceled the quarantine, now everyone's gone. Where is the judge? I don't want to be court-martialed. It wasn't the judge who assigned us here, and it's frightening too, Doctor. One can't be too cautious. Scared of what? A couple of them stayed inside, the rest have scattered, but these ones must be mites, plague bearers, either dead on their feet or responsible enough not to flee. We haven't checked. You don't need to, I'll do it. So that's what's going on here. People were in here and then they fucking ditched. Doesn't look all that good in here, does it? Each time I catch a glimpse of that giant clock up there, I'm reminded of the fact that the cathedral is not a temple, but rather a machine. What kind of machine? This is a time machine. Time works differently on the inside and the outside. It's frozen now, and I think something's broken. Previously, the place served as an isolation ward for the infected, the suspected, and the ones who may have contracted the disease. I assume you're one of them. A time machine? Are you saying you can transport me to the past or the future, like in that Englishman's book? What's his name? It's not like that. The Canes have designed it to produce time, to alter it, stretch, and compress it. But like all the Canes' attempts at challenging nature, it is unfinished, imperfect, and faltering. And how do you know? The people who had it brought, who had been brought here on your orders spent several days in this stone prison. Yet to them, it looks as though everything happened today. Time is holding its breath here, the day lingers. I've spent quite enough time in this cathedral, sir, so I know how to spot such things. Care to give me more details? Look up, Bachelor. Can you see the clock? Its hands are frozen. Outside, they won't live to see the evening, but in here, nothing will threaten their lives until time starts running again. If you can call this pathetic, feverish crawling inside a heartless stone belly life, that is. Alright, less small talk and more examining the seekers of life eternal. What are they called anyway? Adam and Eve? Marat and Dora. That'll do. So these two are literally in here living forever? Don't listen to him, he's raving. Thinks he's got sand pest, but I know perfectly where it's mere consumption. You mean conjecture? Is that so? I didn't know you were a doctor too. Any suggestions in terms of treatment, my dear colleague? For as long as we're here, we remain alive. This is what matters. Just leave us be, I suppose. Lock us in if that's what safety demands. All I want is to stay with him some more. And now let me feel your forehead, please. She is unnaturally pale and drowning in sweat, but you can see no other signs of the sand plague. The vacant look and generally unfocused appearance betray a commotion of the nerves that surpasses general anxiety. What the hell is going on in this freaking place, man? I don't know, hard to say for sure. Whatever, you may go. Don't! Leaving this place spells doom! What makes you say that? Your chances don't look that bad. As for your friend, give me a moment to examine him. I know I'm sick, so I'm going to surrender myself to the soldiers, let them execute me. It's as simple as leaving the cathedral, you know. Extend your arm, please. I'd like to check your pulse, and look me in the eye. The symptoms do remind you of the sand plague. Fever, dilated pupils, slurred speech patterns. He will not live to see this evening, but a person sick with sand plague at this stage would also have yellowish skin coloration. It's hard to say for sure. Say what you will, but it's not the sand pest. I'd say euthanasia by soldier's bullet is inadvisable in your case. You will be escorted to my place. I'll take another look at you in the evening. Or, I'm sorry, but I can't just let you die. You're infected. I need to keep you here as proof that I'm right about the new outbreak. I'm locking you in. Ah. But the time working differently is messing me up a little bit. Let's leave you here. Dora wouldn't leave without me. You have to find a way to trick her. Tell her I'm okay. She doesn't belong here. Her choice. That means you both are staying. I'm not gonna... That's your problem. I cannot diagnose the couple in the cathedral. That's... Oh, wow. I love this, by the way. You talk to the dudes, and then the dude who you just talked to just outright disappears. Like, okay, thanks. Also, it is very weird in here, isn't it? Can we save up there still? Oh no, we can't at all. This thing is completely paused. Wow, what the heck? Hi. Blessed is the dead who thinks he is alive. Why hurt their... Idio? That would be too cruel. You are a wise man, Bachelor. If you want to live through this evil day again and again, who are we to rob them of their bliss? The chance to take non-existence for existence. Perhaps this place gives them more food for thought than the outside. I did come here to indulge in philosophizing, you buffoon. I just did what had to be done. I'm not wise, just diligent. Wasn't expecting that dude to be here. Can we go higher? I don't actually remember if there was actually anything higher. There is, but whether or not there's actually anything up here for me to do, that's questionable. Can I be honest with you for a second? The brainworms are telling me I should jump off. Gee, someone should put a barricade there. Yeah, and I'm like, I want to jump off. Even if I have to replay a few sections. It'd be hella funny. It would be hella funny. Or you could just warn me if nothing happens. Hmm. I'm not going to look anything up, as tempting as that is. But I do wonder what would happen. The problem is, the last spot I remember saving was relatively far back. That was pretty far back. You could head back to your house and save before this. True. But I'm very tempted to see what would happen if I do that. Because I can't save in here, obviously, for some reason. Now that I think of it, I don't even know where the save points even are anymore. Does it even show on the map? Not really? You can even fall off the stone staircase near your house if you want. Oh, that would be, I want to fall inside the cathedral. That's what I want to do. I know there's with the stone staircases, there's an achievement tied to that. I don't know if that achievement ties to, I don't know if that achievement works the same way with, what do you call it? With DLC. I'd be surprised if it didn't. I saw a Gorkin just now. Wait, where are the frickin' stone staircases? They're literally right there. Damn, Daniel, your stamina is really fucking high. We're not even cheating. It just happens to be that fucking high. Dude is built. Oh god, it's this fucking tiny staircase, too. The staircase that I really fucking hate. The one where I was suffering, like, trying to even get up the damn thing because it was just so small. Woo! Oh, what's going on here? We're back here? No, this is not what I meant. This is not how you were supposed to die. Why should you care? Just reap what needs reaping. Think about it. Are you ready to die? This is what the question was. The wording is important here. You're dying, but you aren't ready. What's the point of such death? You never braved the abyss. You fell limply down its chasm. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree that the attempt was lousy. Would you let me try again? Oh, great, Lord. Did we actually suffer penalties for that, though? That's the thing. No, we don't suffer a penalty for that one. I wonder if he's going to say the exact same thing if I fall off the cathedral, because the cathedral's a time dilation situation going on. Oh, so I did not get an achievement for falling off with Daniel, unfortunately. Daniel's job is literally... running around doing errands. He was built to pick up dry cleaning. Def, wait, hang on, no, that's not what I meant. You're not supposed to just fall down like that and die. That wasn't part of the original plan. Hell, even this is not considered part of the plan. I'm pretty sure that devs don't intend for you to fall off the cathedral, but you never fucking know, right? It's a long staircase up. You gotta keep going up. And then when you become a star, you get to fall down. It's not gonna feel very good though, because you're gonna land in front of these guys. Aww. No. Hard to please, aren't you? Yet this is my fault. Do what you must. Sometimes death is not the end, but merely a new beginning. But not in this case. This loss was pointless. It teaches nothing. That's an ending? So you do have the option of getting an ending there. That's hella funny, actually. That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh, thank you, game, for that one. But now I know what happens when you fall off the, when you fall off. That's 1 out of 4. Hey, we're making progress. Thought for Odong. The air is changing. Hear it? The smell is changing. Touch it. Something bad is brewing. Right here. Are you by chance out of it? Delirious, perhaps? I can't make out what you're saying. Look closely. Listen closely. Where are the flies flying? Where are the rats rattling? Where is the new life germinating? Soon it begins. I hate fearmongers, you know. And we can't fight anybody because we don't have our fists. I believe you also got the ending that if you tell the executor you're ready to die at the start. Really? You get an ending that freaking early? Okay, well that's an ending we're probably not ever gonna pick up, even on accident. Please allow me to shake your hand. To what do I owe the pleasure? I was mistaken about you. You are the only brave person in this town. You trying to borrow money from me or something? A man-eater should never pretend to be a mouse. He should wield his blood-stained cleaver proudly. Issuing the orders regarding the suspects in the cathedral was a straightforward and candid action. Hopefully you witnessed the display in person. You think doing my duty is fun? Stop trying to wriggle your way out. There's nothing more nauseating than a person attempting to cast away their vocation. A natural-born hangman makes for a lousy rope weaver. Just work with the material fate gives you. Out of hell. Some of the people in this town are just... I mean, I knew the people in this town were weird as heck sometimes, but man, they're just weird as hell. When a person lives in one place for a long time, they imbue it with their soul. Even after they die, the particles remain filling the place. It's good you lock down the houses of the deceased and forbid anyone from moving in there. Who told you that? I'm very much in favor of resettlement. The tenant of the Stillwater died some time ago and was never infected, yet her mansion remains untouched. Thank you. When I walk by it, I sometimes hear her voice. That means that everything is alright. It can't be, you're just imagining things. The Stillwater, uninhabited due to its owner's suicide. Does the house mourn her passing? We get to go there now? Oh, that's just fucking lovely. That was a way when you got that ending. I didn't even know you could get it that way. Well, I think it's unintentional. I mean, how often can you possibly die in this thing? Save your spare change. We don't need money. What do you need then? Would you really like to help? We're lacking a number of crucial performers, but alas, you are already starring in a different play, Excellency. Although, in all honesty, you're far from brilliant. What if I were to switch tropes completely and join yours full-time? How about that? We can't hire you, not until tomorrow anyway. Aside from that, we're at your service, Excellency. In that case, would you mind telling me what these tools of torture are for, the ones you're standing by? Oh, these? Oh, these are merely reminders, anchors to avoid laxity. We are actors, so we play, yet any play, performance, or game is a cage. That's so. Why? Any play, performance, or game is a cage because it's played by the rules written by someone else. How can a heartless man escape such a cage? That is the question. And here we are yet to find the answer. Who knows? Perhaps you'll be of help in this matter. You've given me a curious idea, Mime. Well, doctor, is that it? I don't think so, but let them stay inside. That's what they want anyway. Any further orders, sir? Lock it up. That's all I need you to do. Just lock the damn thing up. I don't need anyone going in there. I don't need well, not anyone leaving. Pankrat Likabor, Bachelor. What a name. Order number unknown. Can't be damned to remember my number. We got two sorts of trouble here, and I don't know which is worse. Firstly, the steppe people. Abandoned their camp behind the cathedral yesterday. The ones who stayed are preparing a funeral of some sort. Secondly, the judge has kindly gone off his rocker. Cancels your quarantine measures, and I think he harbors an infected person, too. Oh, that's for sure. Where's the judge? He's home in the workshop, up the stairs and to the left. And don't forget them steppe people, too. Just follow the footpath by the cathedral, go through the apple tree guard, and you'll see the place. Or at least the smoke from their fires. I see. What's your commanding orderly? Where's your commanding orderly? As far as I know, they were planning to throw a small party at the Cape by the Tombs. That thing again? That's confirmed. Not all our dogs have left for the steppe, which is interesting to note. There's also referencing this, and now we got this. Anyway, Judge, I gotta talk to you, buddy. Why are you sabotaging my shit? The judge has lost his mind, Bachelor. He denies the obvious, claims the epidemic is still here. What, if what you're saying is true, why the bloody hell is the judge doing what he's doing? Why is he canceling my orders? I know very little. The judge is a brilliant mind. Master used to be extremely shrewd and conscientious. Help, doctor. Perhaps pills or leeches are in order? A bloodletting, maybe? What's the definition of bloodletting? The surgical remover of some patient's blood for therapeutic purposes. The violent killing and wounding of people during a war or conflict. Just let me in. The judge is seemingly the only person around who doesn't believe that the outbreak has been curbed.
A touch is an attentive look, or a keen word. One can touch with their hands too, but that is a hard skill to learn.
Bloodletting, famously effective in real healing. Georgie Kane, the judge. I dropped by your place at dawn, Bachelor. Wanted to warn you of my plans. Your young assistant asked me not to disturb you. I judged that it was better to let you have some rest. The catastrophe has already struck, and you needed all your strength you could muster to face the trials of today. Oh, so you judged. What have you done, Georgie? I erected every possible defense so diligently, and it was all ruined now. Everything I worked to achieve. So you agree the plague is already upon us. How do you know? There's a carrier here. Where are they? Indeed, a frightened and odd-looking man begged me for shelter yesterday. I let him go. I can't believe my ears. You let him go? Why in the world? Quite so, for I am the judge, and, as is commonly agreed upon, I boast a certain level of intelligence. It's plain to me that you are on the verge of shredding me into pieces, but still your wrath. As a great Athenian once said, strike if you will, but here. Demosthenes, I know, he met a rather gruesome end, by the way, died of plague. know was Pericles. You are a learned man, but history is not your strong suit, which is why you should listen to me. Perhaps it will help you see something that you missed in your previous studies. Alright, speak. A plague is not just a type of death to you, but to me it's essentially an exam, and one must not run away from exams forever. Sooner or later, one must take them. That's a really good analogy. I like that one. An exam? Explain yourself. That is rather an unexpected interpretation of a catastrophe that took away half the population of your town. How about sharing your elaborate theory with the people lying in mass graves across the river? Oh wait! They won't be able to hear you! I like this one though. I have built this town, Bachelor. It's very unusual, you have to admit. This imponderable tower and its crowning achievement, and it was I who envisioned it like this. Surely you do not allow the thought of that I do not care for it. This is my life's work. There's nothing in the world more dear to me. You say that, but you lifted my quarantine. It's been 2 hours, by the way. Drink water. This, I forgot how much Pathologic makes you talk. I've been so spoiled with games that have been having voice acting in them that I haven't had to do much, like, reading out loud. My voice is starting to struggle a little bit. And yet you lifted the quarantine, exposing your creation. Would you put your own child on train tracks too, just to check? Because it's not entirely impossible it wouldn't survive. Towns are like people. Some are common and plain, content with their plainness. Others try to prevail over their nature, grow, reach for the sky. Marble Nest is especially wordy compared to 2, I feel. It very much is. They're definitely using a lot more, it's not bigger words, it's the sentence structure, which kind of demands mastery of the English language to some extent. The conversations are less brief, more in line with classic. Are you playing God? No, what? An obstetrician, I can't pronounce that. Obstetrician? Or a hangman? Don't jump to conclusions. This isn't a punishment, this is an exam. Can't you tell the difference? An exam can be passed, and then one can move forward. Perhaps a town can pass it, yes, but what about the single individuals, the mere mortals? Are those who do not strive for godhood unworthy of living? My heart aches for them. This is dreadfully cruel, but perhaps one thing we are trying to build can only be erected with the help of those who have passed it, the exam of death. Who has learned not to fight it like you do, not to deny, but rather understand it? No, embed it with themselves. Use it. Humanity has learned to use the law of gravity, hasn't it? There's your proof. Just look out the window. There was a time when humans could not brave the sky, but that time has passed. You make a reasonable point, and it just gave me an idea. Never mind, though.
You seem to have forgotten.
The judge claims that death is not the end, but rather a test waiting to be passed by every person. I do like that analogy, though, to be honest. The analogy of, a disease is basically an exam, right? If you catch the disease, you now have an exam of whether or not can you pass it. That's a really good analogy. I really, really like that analogy. A lot of people claim Daniel doesn't care for average people, but this conversation really affirms that that's just patently false. Of course he cares for the people! If he didn't care for the people, he wouldn't be trying so hard to fight against death. That's such a silly take. That's a take I don't believe at all. Whoever thinks that clearly doesn't understand the character of Daniel enough. And that's coming from someone who never played Pathologic 1. Guess we're not allowed to go inside Maria's Crucible house. Too bad. Unless it was the front door you're supposed to go through? No. I guess let's go check on, Daniel's old house. I'm gonna I'll call it that. Man, Daniel, you have some stamina, bro. I wish fucking Artemy had anywhere near that amount of stamina. Daniel's Airbnb. Damn, that one caught me off guard completely. It's just gibberish. I can't make anything out. It's been 3 days and we're yet to see a single sick person here in the Stoneyard. To think that the plague was spreading like wildfire before, yet somehow you managed to stop it. Incredible. Because Artemy died. Earth in the middle were more crowded and chaotic. Working here was much easier. Oh, you managed to prevail over the sand plague. If not for you, we'd all be 6 feet under. Doesn't this mean the worst is over? The infection won't come back? Epidemics are timeless. Of course it will come back someday. What is going on in there, dude? Oh, it's a step lady. Can you hear them? Yeah? What, the voices? That must be the mansion. No, nothing. Must have been the leaves. I used to live in this house, you know. That's where I stayed when I came to your town a week ago. At Eva Jan's, I know. And then she died. Do you know why? I do know why. I do, because of me. Yeah. Man, that's the honestly when I saw the video associated with Eva just dying like that, it made me feel for Daniel, because it's like Daniel cared so much about Eva, at least from my perspective, and then for her to just commit suicide like that, Daniel just blames himself for the entire like ordeal. So what? We go back to work with that stinking plague defeated and all? Means I have to return to the factory. Is that it? Isn't your factory across the river in the very center of the outbreak? You're right. So how do I get back to work then? Here's how. Go to the nearest soldier and explain you're a volunteer willing to fix the barricades. Got it? Then off you are. Oh, calamity's over, ain't it? Hence my questions and all. Only it were so simple. Now, it is possible to understand the ghost voice, but I can't talk about it yet. That's fair. The step has 1,000 eyes. You are the doctor. We've been expecting you. Wait, what? My good people, who exactly are you planning to bury? I'd like to examine them first, and I doubt that's because I'm a brilliant conversationalist. Let's not waste any time. Lead the way. Is the dancing in my honor too? I can see that someone's dancing over there behind your back. No, first you will listen. My husband doesn't want you to treat him. He refuses to live. We need him to live until the evening. You will help. And I can appreciate your husband's choice. Any sane person would prefer the noose to dealing with your step traditions. Whoa! Daniel, damn, you don't say that. Until the evening, then let him die, right? And then let him die, right? Yes. Alright, let's get to it then. Where is he? Go to the yurt. You are the doctor, you will help. I'm not omnipotent. Don't pin all your hopes on me. An old dong is on the brink of death, but he can't be operated on, not without supplies. Do you want Daniel to racist? I don't. Is he racist, though? I thought he had a little bit of respect for the steppe people. At least enough respect. Look, brethren, a snake man comes. Let us call him Moga. Moga. Lovely. Very evocative. No place for you here. A wedding, not for you to watch. A local custom, huh? Well, the steppe people definitely hate him. We're not allowed to talk today. There's a celebration. This creature is breathing heavily. A deep and dirty wound is gaping across its belly. No one's bothered to dress it. To operate on him, one would require clean bandages and painkillers, and you'll have to move fast. Fast. I do have everything, actually. Not you. Who did this to you? This wound looks suspiciously self-inflicted. Not know the lines, not know how to cut open. Go away, outsider. I think it's up for player interpretation. In 2 proper, he didn't come off as a racist. He came off as... To me, he came off as arrogant. I'm not cutting you open, I'm stitching you close, so please calm down so we could do without your moronic superstitions. The one who did this for you definitely knew, though. An impressive wound. Was it one of your lot? Family business. Leave. Like hell I wear. You dragged me here, so I'll see it through to the end. Leave. Let die. If I die, then no wedding. Few of us left. Wedding? Not yours, obviously, so why should you worry? No, not mine. All done. No drinking until the evening, no touching sticks, just no gratitude expected either. The Hippocratic Oath was observed, but it wasn't plague. I knew it! I fucking knew I was gonna bring up the Hippocratic Oath. Enemy. Spoiled everything. I'm touched. A patient's gratitude is the most rewarding thing a doctor can hear. What, now they're all gonna look me in the eye? The wedding went well. This is for you, no declining. Wait, what? Is that her heart? That girl's the one who danced? I didn't even see the girl dance. No declining, she chose herself. She was betrothed to the earth. The wedding went well. You know what? I'm beginning to think the plague broke out here for a reason. Shouldn't have bothered fighting it. I have a heart now. Perhaps the tragedians would take a look. That's not where I expected to get a heart from. Everything will be good now. We are grateful to you. How can anyone deal with you people and preserve their sanity? What happened? She was an herb bride. Brides join Earth and wedlock so that the others may live. It means no one else will die today. You are the doctor. We did this for you. So this is what kind of wedding you were celebrating. Why, oh, why didn't I listen to the poor wounded guy? Because the Hippocratic Oath and everything. If there had been mourning, the celebration would have been cancelled. If the celebration had been cancelled, the earth would have gone unfed. When the earth isn't fed, it feeds itself, and that would be far worse. No one would be saved. Are you talking about the plague? What does it have to do with the earth? We fear neither pain nor death. One is immortal while the kid lives. You wouldn't understand. Yeah, freak to me. Oh, she's right here in front of me. Oh, that explains a fair bit. The fuck? Every time I see the rats, I immediately think of the sand plague, so you can't blame me if I had a small little panic there when I saw those rats. I must have not seen that herb bride dancing at all. I must have completely missed it. Weird, huh? You'd think I wouldn't miss something like that. Probably missed it because of the fog and rain. Probably. You know what else I also noticed? None of the herb brides are naked. That's the other thing I noticed. I don't know if the Marble Nest DLC messes with that mod. But to be fair, those are the only few step people I've seen, so maybe, maybe not. Excellency, it's so heartwarming to see you in good health. Here, I've taken a heart. Taken a heart, I mean, undoubtedly an open one. Oh, Excellency, what a sordid sight. Sorry for underestimating you. You definitely do have, how should I put it, a creative touch. But this is pure madness. You can't take things so literally. You wanted me to come back to you with an open heart. Well, here I am. Come now, Excellency, come now. Do you think that this is some sort of game? Even if it is, it most certainly is not played by your rules. A game is a cage, and if you fail to break out of it, you lose. We know what we're talking about. Tragedian, dude, what the fuck? We didn't mean a literal heart. I had a feeling it wasn't a literal heart. You promised to help me out with this evening's appointment. We just did. A very fitting coincidence indeed. Wait, what? Please be so kind as to explain clearer. Never agree to play a game if you don't understand its rules. The stakes are too high. You already have. Challenge and change those rules, Bachelor Demkovsky. Challenge and change. Thanks, I'll think it over.
Being stared at.
You're being stared at? This is not a fight against the plague. The plague is only a facade. Who is my true foe? I misinterpreted the tragedians. A terrible appointment awaits me this evening. No matter what, one should play by the rules, not even the rules of this very game. Also, I got something. The fuck is this? Protective footwear helps one rise above their troubles and the poisoned earth. Caught 30? Man, those are some platforms. Unusual footwear that elevates the wearer high above the ground are popular with the local theater. It's likely the orderlies owe their awe-inspiring height to them. Oh. Look, in this town, it's natural to take things literally. The earth literally has a heart beneath the ground. It does, and it's weird. So the only thing now I'm missing for this entire outfit is, a glove. That's the only thing I'm, quote-unquote, technically missing. Neomycinium. Plus. This is... Okay. If you're just tuning into the stream for some unknown reason, and you're wondering why the hell I'm laughing at an empty fucking text box, it's because Daniel has had something to say about every other item. But then the Neomycinium is just like... It's just so stupid. This is the kind of shit that you laugh at. If someone were to post this image in the Pathologic Reddit, right? The subreddit. No caption. Nothing. They just put Neomycinium Plus. This is the kind of shit people who have played the game would laugh at. It's so out of context, it's amazing. God damn it, game. That was too good. That was way too good. So we need to go deal with the orderlies having a celebration while we're still alive. Man, it's nice that it's raining too. Game's got jokes, but in the weirdest sense possible. I'm doing my best to hurry, Doctor, sir. I really am. Dismantling these bloody things takes time, but we're doing it. They truly are disturbing. Are you dismantling signal fires? Why the hell? Who gave the order? Well, it's not like anyone needs them, sir, and it's getting colder by the day. October is at hand. It means houses need heating, and wood is scarce in these parts. What with us living amidst a steppe and all. Don't you worry, you'll get warm in the evening when all the dead bodies will pile up and require moving around. Bite your tongue, Doctor, sir. Pardon me, but we've had enough dead bodies already. Half the town is gone. That's it. No more suffering. Now is the time to live. Half the town, huh? According to my information, you're severely underestimating the extent of the catastrophe. You are indeed a learned and venerable man, sir. Not one to indulge in superstition, but we wouldn't be croaking disaster if we keep them. But wouldn't we be croaking disaster if we keep them? Dismantling the unnerving things would be best, but if it'll be as you wish, of course. I'm just following orders. If no outbreak happens by the evening, you're lighted up to celebrate. I like that idea better. Don't treat it like it was part of the plague. Treat it like you conquered something, you know? I found where they are. Obvious fucking fire. 5 of them here? Wow. I can't believe my eyes. Same here. What are you doing here? Why have you all abandoned your duties? According to our papers... One moment, please. I'll find the precise... here it is. After a short burst of fever, having woken up from anxious dreams, Bachelor Daniel Denkovsky passed away in Hugh own bed yesterday after 9 o'clock as the only known victim of the sand plague. Signed by me, right? Because if it isn't, that means you're way out of line executing random orders. Since no signs of the sand plague were located in the stone yard, the orderly committee have unanimously decided to disband the medical worker corps. The most committed orderlies went across the river to transport dead bodies. The least committed ones went home, and as for us, we're staying here to celebrate your victory. What victory? Nothing's over yet. I don't know. According to the judge's orders, there's nothing more to be done here, and in the case of Bachelor Denkovsky's death, the judge is the only person whose orders I'm supposed to follow. Here, see? I got it all in writing. Legal stuff. Thank God. How about getting your peepers open, you cretin? Here I am, alive, right in front of you. I don't know what you're talking about. I got it all in writing. Anyone can impersonate Bachelor Denkovsky. As for me, I'm just standing my watch as an official representative. The judge is unwell. He's raving. I'm telling you this as a doctor. I just paid him a visit, so get back to work at once. Do the rounds and send one of your people to me as an assistant. The orderlies have registered me as among the deceased. Someone will pay for this sick joke. Gee, I wonder who I have to blame for that one. Couldn't have possibly been, It possibly could not have been anyone but the judge. Speaking of, there's anything else to do up here? Victorious to... Oh, Jesus, man, that fucking statue kind of made me jump a second. The only other spot I could possibly check is way up here up north. Where, a dead man shop usually is. Could be. But I don't think there's going to be anything up here. I don't even think the kid stashes are going to even be a thing either, right? They're just not there. They're not even here. They're just... Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, I think that's everything other than the houses. Where haven't I checked around yet? I mean, I never found Plague Doctor gloves. To be fair, I don't even know if there is Plague Doctor gloves, but I'd be very surprised if there wasn't. I feel like I'm missing something. But I have nothing to check except for opening up lockpick stuff. And I have three lockpicks at the moment. $3 p.m. Funny enough, it's 3:23 p.m. right here now. To be fair, the executives don't have visible arms. I mean, yeah, to be fair, true. I guess let's just make a quick detour to my house, save, and go to the house that's locked up. I can't go in from this way. I can't go that way. Damn it, architects, why do you have to have such confusing fucking moving around? Hi? Orderly number 12. Orderly number 12 arrived here at your behest, Doc. I was there by the fire. I see that you are clearly alive. Who cares what the legal papers say? It's not like I can read anyway. This is the first time in my life that I can appreciate the usefulness of illiteracy. Why no cloak, though? Aren't you afraid of the infection? I am, Doc, but I need my hands free. Number 12 was here in the intro? Oh. You're out of line, number 12. If you leave this house, you have to put it on. It is so random to see the dude here. I think I already went through this entire house, but it's just funny seeing him here. Alright, well, what can we do? What else should we do? Is there any house that we can, like, dig into really quick? Besides the one that was already open? I mean, it can't hurt to check around, right? Two lockpicks left. Oh, wow, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, ba, dun, ba, bum. Ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, dum, bum. Hmm. Hmm. I will say, you'll want lockpicks for the marked house. Damn, I'm only gonna have the two then, or the one left. Okay, at 3 lockpicks, that's becoming a little ridiculous if I even want to open that. I don't think I'm gonna open that. I think I'm just gonna save what I have. Let's go to the marked house, though. So I don't think there's anything else I can really do outside of here, unless I had, like, way more unlimited resources. And I don't think I can get more unlimited resources than I have now.
Put my trust in paw, claw, and whisker. Not
Yeah, let's go.
whisker.
We'll check the lockpicks in a sec. Oh wow, it's everything I have to lockpick, basically. Big one! Open it. Oh. Oh my god, there's... Oh, I don't like that one! Ooh, I really don't like that one. Let's open it. Oh god. That's not good, is it? That's not good at all. What are you two doing up here? Well, we found where it's hiding. Yeah. You must be thinking that you can't leave this place now, but don't let that get to you. Oh, you're dead wrong. I will leave this place and I will summon the orderlies. Do you have a gun in this house, I wonder? With 3 bullets? No, it won't solve anything. The solution is not where you think it is. The answer is what you think it is. Or, the answer is not what you think it is. I'm almost curious now, so tell me, what is the answer then? You think that if we stay here confined in this eggshell, the town will survive? Perhaps it will, not that you'll have a chance to see it. But if you stay here with us, you will only find pointless demise. Eternal wait. For now, we have what... For now, we know that we are immortal. Are you trying to convince me that the infected become immortal? Nice try. Indeed, death may feel horrible, but it's not the end. Fear nothing and be on your way, kind doctor. What makes you think I'm scared? I'm satisfied. I finally found what I'm looking for. I cannot diagnose the couple in the cathedral, but I do know they weren't the main carriers. I don't know why I even bother. I've already figured I wasn't the steppe people who brought the plague. It wasn't the steppe people who brought the plague into the stone yard. I found the infected people. And then there were 3. Stay with us, doctor. There's nothing to be afraid of. You'll see. I worked so bloody hard to save the last patch of infection-free land in this damn town. Do you even realize what you've done? Why did you have to hide? We're not going anywhere. We don't need to. It's almost over. We're almost well. You're lying. It's the sand pest. It's incurable. Everything's gone now. There's no fever, no pain, no fear, only elation. Look at my sister. Look how much better she feels now. She can almost keep her head up. I can almost stand. Exactly. These are fatal symptoms. I don't want to kill them with my own 2 hands. I know Daniel would. The day is over? Death reigns here. So that's your negative, okay.
Nothing is the same anymore.
Hey, what are you doing here? Mikhail Goba, orderly number 2, awaiting your command, doctor. Firstly, I need a team of orderlies here stat. Board off the house, don't let anyone out, myself included. I'm staying in there. I have likely contracted the disease. But you are still alive. I think I'm beginning to understand. I believe I have a crucial appointment this evening. I just need to survive until I can attend it. Hello. What has changed from the base game so far? Everything. Everything has changed from the base game. It's an interesting, I'll show you in a second. Nothing is over yet. This is just the beginning. This is what I've been told to relay to you. Told to? By whom? We deal in death, Bachelor. We have our own sources, some of them on the other side. The only competent source of information you have is me, and I have regret to inform you that this town is done for. This town is doomed. My search was pointless. I found the infected people. What does it matter? The stone yard is doomed. Was searching for the carry even my true mission here? Ooh. Okay, so first things first. Let me show you the people tab. A lot of people are not here anymore. Also, Bachelor calls the things queens, pieces, and pawns. Here's the ridiculous thing. In this future that we're playing through, Bad Grief is dead, Ava is dead, Casper Kane is dead, Lara Ravel is dead, Grace is dead, Notkin is dead, Abspity is still alive, Sticky is alive, Olyan is already dead, Yulia is in danger, but we don't know what that means in the context of Bachelor. For the pieces, Alexander Subarov is dead, Andriy Stamatin is dead, but Peter is specifically dead. Artemy, for some reason, is dead in this universe, and I have no idea what took him out. Victor Kane is dead, Victoria Ogamskaya is fine, Vlad is missing, Georgie is alive, Isidore Barak is obviously dead, Maria is in danger, no idea why, Mark Immortel is in danger, who's the dude who's in charge of the play, no idea why he's in danger, Vlad's in danger, no idea why. Stack is no longer with the doctors, and the changeling, who knows where the fuck she is. Alexander Block died to the sand plague, and Aglaia Lilik, we haven't seen her yet. And then they also changed up the descriptions for the town. I remember her name now, was Taya. In the Termitary, no one knows what happened in there, but we can assume that Taya Taichik is dead. But Bachelor never met Taya. Architect Peter Stamatin survives as long as the polyhedron, the paramount of creation, survives. Isidora's Barak house, it all began here. Governor Suvorov went down with his town. Someone convinced Katerina, a local ruler, she must save the town. But she's already been evacuated somewhere. Anna Angel lives here, apparently, somehow, still. Ruben, one of the few local doctors, used to live here. Now he sleeps in the army train. Architect Andrew Stamatin is dead for as long as his brother is. He did manage to find a cure after all. It said something different before, right? It said something like... something else. But yeah, Artemy is dead. We have no idea what happened to Murky. Likely Sticky's the only one of the 7 kids alive. True. Grace... everything went to hell. But yeah, no, something else was in this text box. He did manage to find a cure after all. No, I think before it said, it's too bad he never found a cure or something like that. Local urchins used to live here. Oh, yo, what the hell is on my arm? Yo. Hi, Zoe. I can't read. Bad Grief, local thief, dead. Soldier? Any soldier's mask may hide Stack Ruben's face. That's true. Fat Vlad, the ruler of the Bowl Enterprise, has disappeared. People like him always have a corner to hide in. No, apparently Capella, we have no idea what Capella's house thing. Commander General Block's headquarters used to be here. Clara the Changeling insists that Yulia is beyond the threat of the plague, even being the only person to understand the true logic of what's unfolding. Utter drivel. Lara is dead. The Home for the Living is now deceased. A new pantomime is being rehearsed at the theater. Can we even get out there? I guess since we're infected, we can now cross, right? What if that means the whole town opens up? That's weird if it does. The Nutshell, blah blah blah. They took Var. We think he was killed by the army. Ava committed suicide. The cathedral's holding people who are suspicious or sick. And then the rest of the people are here at the Crucible, like the judge, Victor Kane being dead, and Maria being here. And then the polyhedron's called the Focus. There is no death. So yeah, that's a lot of the stuff that changes. So what can I do then? Do I just go back inside then? I can't focus because my cat is like trying to nuzzle up to me right now. Hi, Zoe. Hi. I imagine the Changeling is in the infected burn districts, which I imagine in the context of Marble Nest is just ruins with no robbers. Maybe. There's probably no reason to stay inside the freaking house unless I feel like trying to kill the infected. Oh, wow, now it's all fucking... Oh, that's just lovely to look at. I think I should probably be thankful I even have the stupid, outfits on me. My cat is just kind of happily chilling in front of me right now. Aspity, where are you? I gotta talk to you. Okay, she's not here. Okay, so she's not here. Sticky, maybe? No, Sticky wasn't in my house, right? Hi? Inspecting the site, doctor, there's no one here. One civilian got in and he stayed. He shouted and shouted and shouted and then he didn't. What's in there? Must be something scary inside. Perhaps the tenants found it. Dunno, hence me asking. Are you the one to inspect the Are you here to inspect the place? In fact, hey, we haven't been taking any immunity damage. Perhaps the executor clothes are really potent. Maybe they are. I feel like I should have already been taking immunity damage. Indeed, I'm afraid I've found the thing I was looking for. Is that armor taking damage? It is taking damage. Wow, it's really strong then. This house is heavily guarded. Something's going on in there. Oh no. Oh no. This is got the same fucking text, blood on the walls, written as Pathologic 1, with Daniel being inside that locked house. Exactly. Fuck. You need to look. You need to look it in the eye, face to face. How did you get in here? Are you a looter? No, I'm an actor. We're having a rehearsal here. A perfect place for a rehearsal. Anyway, go on. Sorry for interrupting you. To dance with death, you need to face it. Death is a beast of prey. Never turn your back on it. I know that perfectly well. Listen, if you can hear it, that means it's close. That means you must muster up your courage and look it in the eye. Then it will freeze. For a while, and you'll get your chance to move forward. Does this house have a second exit? You need to find yourself, then it'll leave you be. Find myself? What am I, 13? You don't understand. I was speaking literally, no metaphors. Face death, don't turn your back on it. Find yourself, waste no time. Alright, I'll take a look around. Fucking, we're back in day 4 of fucking Pathologic 1. Isn't that just lovely? Oh, a conveniently placed lockpick. I mean, I can hear it. It looks pretty bad in here, doesn't it? It looks really fucking bad in here. It's amazing how this game is not a horror game, right? Oh, Artemi, I wish you were around, man. I miss you. Huh. Huh. It reflects light at odd angles, making it true life difficult to discern, rather. Wow, so the Executor's Clothes really do trivialize this entire section. They are taking a decent chunk of durability damage, so I don't know how long they'll last. Oh, that is sneaky. So the different rooms have a different, they have death somewhere hidden in them, and it slowly pops up as it tries to kill you. You see? That's fucking fascinating. I'm imagining the key will probably get me out, right? Maybe? No? Alright, where's this key go then? Right there. Is that supposed to be my coffin? Because it's starting to feel like that's my coffin. Wait, it's my fucking pocket watch? Huh? Oh yeah, you definitely want to have the Plague Doctor stuff. This stuff is real good. This stuff is real good. I feel like if I didn't have it, I probably would have been infected very quickly, right? Army could probably have used that, right? Dude, day 10, you get access to the army stuff, but good luck getting it, right? Good fucking luck getting any of it. So I have my pocket watch again. That's so odd. Hmm? Have you seen them? Rats everywhere. Thousands of rats. What does it mean? It can't be here already, can it? I have to think that I almost believe that we may... I have to think that I almost believe that we may have indeed won. Idiot! I feel like I'm not done inside that house. I feel like I'm not done in there. Like, I didn't give it enough of a once-over. Like, yeah, sure, I went through it, but, like, maybe I'm still missing something? I did literally face death, though, so, I mean, what else am I expected to do in here? Besides loot the ever-loving crap out of it. Damn it, just a fucking candle. Fine. You got me there, game. You got me there. Kinda hoping there'd be something a little bit more than that, but nope. The inner surface of this bell is painted with the sigils of the secret, sacred step alphabet. It's the knowledge of this alphabet that allowed Artemir Barak, a local medicine man, to restore his rightful place in the step community shortly before his death. Motherfucker, so he managed to get everyone on his side, and then he fucking dies? What the fuck killed him? Alright, well, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna go check on, Oh, hi. I'm standing my watch, Doctor, as per your instructions. My job is to educate the local populace on the required precaution measures in times of an outbreak. The local populace keeps roaming the streets without a care in the world. Educating them won't do much. Why do they act as though nothing happened? We're understaffed. We can't make them stay in. We can only educate them. Although, in my humble opinion, sir, it's all pointless now anyway. Walls won't protect anyone from the pest. Poison air doesn't care about the walls, and rats are omnipresent too. Recite the instructions. Immunity is key. This is our main defense. Our tough armor. As long as it's high, there's a chance to escape unscathed. But infection gnaws at it. When it becomes low, it's time to take immunity boosters. A pills. Uh-huh. Go on. The air itself is dangerous, or to be more precise, the black particles are filled with it. The black particles it's filled with are. They are what wears out the immunity. However, if you're already infected, it stops being a hazard. When you're infected, you need to keep an eye on other things, such as things that exacerbate your condition, obviously. Being touched by infected people, the mobile clots of airborne infection, and so-called plague's breaths. The more infected you are, the faster you're dying. Indeed, one must keep a close eye on their infection level. The lower, the better. Please try to hammer this thought into everyone's head. The level of infection is decreased by antibiotics, but they're also harmful for your health. We forbid the populace from taking too much of them. That can lead to a fatal outcome. In any case, if the infection's already found its way into your body, antibiotics cannot erase it completely. Correction, there are problematic rumors circulating about some sort of magical cure that can actually rid a person of sandpests completely. I hope you root this heresy out. Or hearsay out. As a matter of fact, if you insist, sir, we will quell these rumors, but they say it works, Doctor. Using step traditional practices, Barack has created a panacea, and children's powders work too. There have been cases of people getting miraculously cured. Everyone's chased them for a reason. Children's powders are considered... Are children considered luminaries of medicine now? If anyone here needs to be firmly grounded, it's the children. I like... Sure. What else? Immunity aside, thick clothing also protects from infection, which is why we wear these outfits that even cover faces. I think that's all. No, that's not all. You forgot to mention that the person who wants to actually do something needs to stock on painkillers. Morphine reduces pain, giving the illusion of health restoration, even though it's temporary. Oh, one more thing, sir. The Anti-Epidemic Committee at the Crucible keeps on working, as far as I know. But we're receiving weird, contradictory orders from them. Should we still follow them? What kind of orders? Ahem. To breed cats, to take beds and bunks outside, to put small bells atop graves, to bury the dead in the most notable and visible places. Not an hour goes by without them issuing a new guideline. Okay. I don't know about this one. Sure. And sure. So in case you don't remember, the Marbleness was originally the Kickstarter demo for 2. This is why you're getting tutorial dialogue. I did not know that, actually. Have they gone insane? Why the beds and bunks outside? I'm gonna go check it out. I haven't gone back home yet. The intention was to get back to the house to see if somebody was still there. Can you tell the devs have a biased fave? They're allowed to have a biased favorite. Also, I guess now we're dealing with infected people too, huh? That was the carrier, sure was. What makes you think so? Them savages are the root of all evil. Who else could bring the pest with them? Plain as day as it is. You imbeciles, he had nothing to do with it. Good riddance to the plague bearer. He did it. He brought the pest. There's no one else that could have. Should burn their step-den down too. Gather the good people at night, light us some torches, and burn in hell back. What? For real, shouldn't have let them in here in the first place. That was your doing. We know everything. You deserve no better, worm lover. Well, all men are mortal. I also have to deal with that plague problem. I'm getting out of this place. This place sucks. Oh, hey, I took immunity damage. Hmm?
Night.
It's time for me to return home. My presence is expected. Oh, I guess I don't get to go check that out, huh?
Has come.
Alright, well. the fuck is going on, man? Did you come to pay respects? Pay respects to whom? You aren't a local, are you? No, I'm not. Daniel Dentkovsky, a doctor from the capital, passed away in this house an hour ago. Would you like to come in to pay respects? Please, rituals are very important for the local crowd. Excuse me? The local crowd needs to check their facts better. I am Daniel Dentkovsky. The fuck happened? What happened? Think 'tis time I began, eh, Doc? Began what? It's all over now, we're done. Well, what can one do? The bodies need to be moved around. That requires free hands. See, Doc, we're people, came seeking your help. You won't hear, so, well, what can one do? There could be some more people in this house, but there aren't. There could be. Then move the bodies wherever they need moving, number 12. Be my guest. Huh. What? Random bowl. It's just a hi.
I hope the dead.
Most importantly, don't be scared. Go in without fear. Concentrate on yourself. Am I dying? You need to push your limits. You are shackled now, caged. Defy the laws of the cage. Yeah, right. The body's a prison. Everything is but an illusion. Spare me the cliched preaching, will you? That's not what I meant. And in any case, don't you think that this idea is cliched precisely because so many people come to realize its truthfulness? You don't really have a choice. You have heard my words. Now you need to understand how they apply to you personally, you alone. I think I was hoping you could offer some help. So, Bachelor Dentkovsky, the founder of Thanatica, a lab where you've been fruitlessly trying to solve the problem of human mortality for too many years. The tragic sand plague fighter. Are you ready to die? Go on, I like how you're listing my achievements. More, please. Enough. You've had enough time to put yourself and your actions in perspective. Your thoughts keep coming back to your very last day time and time again. As if you were trying to fix something, but in reality you are lying here delirious, clinging to the naive hope that this terrible house is a product of your imagination. A prophetic nightmare. Are you trying to tell me that when the boy woke me up? You once again refused to die and plunged into a new loop of your deathbed derangement. Everything but this house is a product of your imagination, but now you are finally coming to. There's only one step left to make to leave the illusion behind and embrace reality. I'm afraid I'll have to be insistent, so I repeat, are you ready to die? No, I don't want to die. So you refuse to die. Are you sure you thought this through? Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm very fond of thinking. You can say it's more of a hobby of mine. Never miss an opportunity to think some more when the chance presents itself. Do that. Thinking is never inappropriate. The judge believes that the epidemic is a sort of exam, testing one's ability to become superhuman. Aspect of the stepwoman claims that we lived that as long as we understand where death leads to, we keep on living. In the morning you told me that you're not unlike a law of nature, a rule, so to speak, of this world. Could you please remind me, though, which rules exactly we're playing by? Who cares about the rules? Not superhuman, just human, if I may kindly correct you. If only you understood the immeasurable vastness of humanity, you would never want to become something else. Are you ready to die, Bachelor Dentkovsky? No, I like being Bachelor Dentkovsky, and a prolonged agony is preferable to an inglorious end. So you want to repeat the circle once again? Well, the choice was yours to make. I merely don't want to die. Now close your eyes. When you open them, a boy called Sticky will wake you up, and the Stoneyard will once again be free of infection. Perhaps this time you'll manage to prepare yourself for the inevitable. See you soon. Huh? Anew the day begins. This is also a way of conquering death, to return once again to the time petrified, and again and again. It's a cycle, a pause. Things will change and the day starts anew. What? My confusion is so high up there. It's been 3 hours, by the way. Drink some water. You've got the too stubborn to die ending. What the fuck?
Perhaps turning inside out will help.
Gather ye here. Round, all
This is so fucking weird to me, man. I don't know what I'm trying to understand. That's the thing.
Got you.
Like, what am I doing? Like, what actually am I trying to accomplish? This is it, Doctor. You fought valiantly, but you've lost. A foe like me is no match for men, and you're no exception. I'm ready. Indeed, did you consider it well? It's neither a joke nor a dream. You're making a real choice now. Indeed, I always say what I precisely intend to do. Good, finally you understand. I really hope that you do, for your own sake. Otherwise, this is where it all ends. Who knows? Most people would simply cease to be at this point. You would make a step beyond. Let's see who you are. Give me your hand. Here it is. Sometimes death is not the end, but merely a new beginning. But not in this case. The loss was pointless, it teaches nothing. So that's another one of the endings. But now I'm confused. Is there actually a happy ending? Because I don't think Pathologic is capable of having a happy ending. The rest of your endings are back at this house at the end of the day. What? Wait, okay, now I'm just confused. Alright, is it okay to look anything up at this point? Because I feel like I'm missing something. And I don't know what I'm missing because none of it makes any sense. You have all the things you need to get them all right now. Should I be happy about that? So wait, one of the saves I have then... Fucking 13 different saves. Or do I need to start from the beginning? The oldest one? I mean the top one? That's not that one. Probably this one. Okay, so we're back in the house now. But But what? Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Move the bodies. Be my guest. I expected to see Sticky in here too, but I guess not.
Can you smell yesterday?
What do I do? Need to push your limits. You're shackled now. Defy it. Sticky and the other kids could be here if you sent them home. Yeah, but the game kinda... I didn't know they were not gonna give me the option again. So the kids were right. Yes, the kids grew very fond of you. They kept vigil over your body, even fighting over the privilege of fetching water for you. The girl was the only one smart enough to realize that it's time your torture ended, but adults always underestimate children. Think they are more intelligent, and you are no exception. The couple in the cathedral could also be here? Oh. Keep vigil over my body, what do you mean? You once again refuse to die and plunge into a new loop of deathbed derangement. Give me a moment, I need to collect my thoughts. Do that, thinking is never inappropriate. Ask me to the stepwoman claims that as long as we understand where death leads to, we keep on living. Saba Oltun is so cute. She's so used to nurturing little children and cubs, she begged me to take it easy on you, said you're like a baby who lacks the right words. Can you feel it at least? Do you know in what direction you want to live? Yes, I have an idea of what's beyond this place. It's undoubtedly more intriguing. I want to break out. Or I want to finish what I started. Your casuistry won't trick me. I will keep fighting death and we'll see it through. I don't know what the heck the right answer would be, but I picked the aspity side of things. So you want to repeat this circle again. I think it's just the same ending. Maybe just accept it then? The only other option I can think of is just accept it. Oh, so I like how that image on the side there is the one from the cathedral. This isn't it either, what the heck? There are 2 more endings to get out of death. I like how there's a 10-minute difference in-game between the two.
Deep beneath Earth's skin, everything is true, and nothing is permitted. Defy her not.
Okay, let me go through the other option. Yes, I have an idea what's beyond this place. You chose freedom, congratulations. Give me your hand, now the interesting part begins. It turned out to be true, the transition is real, the timeline continues, so does the entity I call myself. More emotions, less words, they are all obsolete, it's all different now. Oh. So in this one, Daniel's just destined to die. There is no good ending. That sucks. That sucks for Daniel specifically. So it is true then. Basically the whole town is completely fucked. Oh, that's really depressing. That's super depressing. His options are die, live the day over and over again, die but at peace with it, and the fourth option. So there is another thing. Maybe it's, maybe that's that last one I did. Oops, too many loading games. Too quick. The only other option I have is to click that third option and see if there's a way to break the rules. That's the only thing I can think of at this point.
Deep beneath Earth's skin, everything is true, and nothing is permitted. Defy her.
In the morning, you told me that you're not unlike a law of nature, a rule, so to speak, of this world. Could you please remind me, though, which rules exactly we're playing by? What on earth? Oh, wait! I deny you the right to exist. I am the one in control. You're not deaf, you're merely a puppet. It was I who brought you to life, and it is I who will end it. Touché! Bravo, Bachelor. Or are you? It's hard to tell who exactly talks to me from the other side of the glass. What a cumbersome mask. Anyway, what do you plan to do now? Solve the same problem in my real life when the time comes. The laws we think immutable are false. The laws of nature that dictate mortality. The laws of the games we play. Well done. One doesn't have to follow them indefinitely. Rules are made to be changed. Oh! I reject death, is essentially what he's saying with that one. Death cannot affect you after all. It's true. Death only affects you if you let it. The whole thing about the argument being where death is not the end, right? That's not what, that is not what Daniel was going for in this ending. And the ending with this one is, I reject the notion that you can even hurt me. Because it's just an NPC in a video game. Oh, that's funny. Now I can actually open up the wiki page. Oh, that's why I felt so lenient. Yeah. In however, the survival mechanics are lenient compared to Pathologic 2, as if the Bachelor didn't try to cling to life too much. Yep, I remember reading that at one point. Oh wow, 2016 looks way different on the release there. Jesus, they even have like a portrait of him too. God, can I show this image? Because this is such a departure to what I even expected. It's a big fucking image though, god damn. God damn, this big a thing is big. Here, look. This is the UI of this is the inventory for the 2016 release. I still encourage to watch the Marble Nest for those who would never play a video, because basically every line is voiced. Can you link that video in Discord for me, Psychic? Because that interests me greatly. But look at that UI! Bro has the white soda. Dude, why is it so different with the 2000s? Oh, wow. Even the frickin' map is different. The tree is still the same, but I think... Yeah, no, the mind map is still the same. The intro screen is basically the same as what we see on here. It's just a slightly different model and holding position. The dialogue for the characters is also different. I'm sorry, the way the characters look is different from 2016. 2019 though, my goodness gracious. No, to be fair, I do love the grunginess of the game. It does have some slight edits to the dialogue, but only to show off all the dialogue in a way that feels natural, not changing the content. Hey, if it's from the same guy, I think it's fine. Okay, so there are only 4 endings. The one ending where... yeah. Thank you, Psychic! This game has to be played in silence. 2 hours before sunrise, gather the guest. Everybody chooses a human for themselves. After that, the guests should move slightly through the house. All the guests are focused on their own business. Sooner or later you will hear a voice. Here, birdies, gather around the marble nest. Then everyone should freeze in place. If the rustling continues, that means the game is over and you should stop immediately. The invisible one is among you. Summary displayed after completing the level Everything's Alive. The original demo took place on day 8, while the DLC takes place on day 10. It also reveals the ghost dialogue at the still water. Oh! Speaking of that, what the hell did it... what does it say? Did people actually manage to figure out what it says? Because to me, it just sounds like gib. It just sounds like gibberish. Even should the bachelor approach the Stillwater house, he will also hear voices coming from the building, though to him, they are jumbled and unintelligible. It's simply backwards, and it's not Eva as far as we know, it's Sticky talking with likely Shrew over bachelor sick in bed. Oh. To me, that makes sense, too, because... if it's happening at the Stillwater, that is technically where, like... that's where Bachelor's heart is, right? It makes sense that his heart would be attached to the Stillwater, and anything that comes from the outside world would be rejected to the Stillwater. So wait, does that mean you can get infected in that house? Where you're trying to face death? Like really easily, I feel like? I bet you there's an order to this. I bet you there's a really, really good order to this. Hell, I know I for sure missed something. There's no way I didn't miss something. Ah, man, I love Pathologic as a game. It's so fun to play this game. By the way, if you're wondering what the hell I was doing here, with the other Pathologic playthrough file, I was basically making everyone mad at me. What have I done on this? That's what I've done so far. Oh yeah, I think this is post before everyone, like, hated me. I think this is the first time I also fell down already. I don't know. I can't tell. Kind of hard to remember stuff when it happened, like, several months ago. I do have a knife, though. I think for those who never play it, makes the scenarios flow well. They definitely do have a way of storytelling, that's for sure. I can't deny that. Seriously, what the hell was I doing on this save file? I know for sure I had the difficulty thing turned off with that one. And now it's all back to the regular parameters, so now I'm like... Hard difficulty. Close to the intended level might be a good option if you're often losing by a sliver. Medium difficulty. Trials weaken, but still present. It's not a story mode. If you want to make the game easier, tweak the sliders below. I wonder why they have it like this. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I thought it'd be kind of fun to see what the heck I was doing there. I forgot that closing the game takes years. Oh boy. Don't have to worry about that then. Alright, I knew this was going to be a shorter side... a shorter stream. But it was just the Marble Nest DLC. It's not that big a deal to go through it, but I did want to go through it because I was curious what they were like, what the team was going to do. But I am more excited for seeing Pathologic 3 come out. I'm holding my breath for that one. I've got it on my wish list. It said it's going to release in 2025. We don't know if that's true. But it's definitely a game that is sitting on my... It's on my radar, and I plan to pick it up. And I don't know if I plan to play it day one, but you know for a fact I am going to play it. Though I do like the user tags. Psychological horror, horror, survivor horror. I don't know about the survivor horror, but... I agree with the other stuff. Though I am curious what they're going to make you do in this one. Just based on, like, the preview images that you see on Steam, like, what are they planning to do? Also, I don't even know who you're playing as with Pathologic 3. I thought you're playing as Daniel. I have no idea. Alright, that was fun, though. I'm gonna go ahead and watch that, How long is that video, anyway? 3 hours! Yeah, we're not watching that on stream. We could, but then I'd be sitting there in silence a lot, because that's probably what I would do. Alright, with that being said, I enjoyed this. I like Pathologic a lot. For those of you who haven't played Pathologic, I really do encourage you to play it yourself. It's one of those games where you're not expected to have a good outcome the first time through, and you're gonna feel stressed. You're gonna feel very, very fucking stressed. But that's what makes it fun. Eventually you conquer it. It's like, this is a pretty damn good game. It's a pretty damn good story. Alright, I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, I plan to replace... Well, this stream was a one-off stream for the moment, but next week, I plan to replace that with Fear and Hunger 2 Termina. Going from one game to the next. So, look forward to that on next Sunday. Not going to have a long stream next Sunday either, because I have a Pathfinder session on that day. But there's a good possibility with Saturday, I might just pick up Expedition 33 and play that, because I really want to play that game. Because everyone keeps on saying it's an incredible game, and I'm like, I'm hearing it, and I hear the music is fucking incredible, and I want to play it. So it's... I might have to eat the $50 cost, I don't know. Ooh, that's it's gonna hurt me. But that's nothing for you or anybody else to worry about, unless you want to donate money. I'm not saying you should. That's just ridiculous. I never encourage people to donate. I always encourage you to spend money on yourself, and then if you really, really feel like it, you can donate. Get yourself a coffee or get yourself like a Snickers or something. That being said, though, you're still more than welcome to join the Discord server. That's free. Link is in the description. Follow on Twitter, follow on Blue Sky, though to be fair, I'm really bad at social media. Specifically on letting you people know that I'm streaming. And I have nothing else to add except for thank you again so much for watching. Have a good morning, everybody. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. And the schedule will come out probably later tonight or something. Bye-bye!